There's
there.
two there. There's two there.
Go for this. Oh shit, awkward. Alright, let's go. Fuck it, come in on TP. Oh wait, Jug in the back. Go for Jug, I can't grip him. Oh, Tide has ult. Okay, let me go. Shit. Wait, she's gonna die, I think. Yeah, there you go. Okay, friends stay alive.
Everybody out. Everybody out. Just disengage. Disengage. Completely.
Yo, yeah, I gotta grip this guy, sniper.
No, disengage. Oh,
Get
shit.
killed. Free grip. There you go.
Nice.
There you go. Get back on high ground.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, this is good. 2 picks for free. Let's go.
Real nice.
Loyalty will be rewarded.
It's 5-man bot right now, I think.
That's good grip.
Yeah, we can just push right. We have the advantage.
I thought you said you were gonna grip a guy, and then I look in the river, you have him already.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, I got grip.
Like, I've already got him in my
I was
clutches.
charging for you, and I gripped him mid-charge. I'm like, no.
I'm lucky he started with his ult because it gave me time to force staff farther away from their team.
Yeah. Breaker's up now. Careful.
Yep.
Alright,
Break off,
just
guys.
All of their big
What
ships
ults are
though,
down?
isn't
So
it?
yeah, Ravage down, just force 5-man bottom. What are they gonna do? Not Ravage?
Right.
That's right.
Fair point.
I'd almost
I have
say
to look.
once you ravage, come back up, push mid lane out, and maybe ward up and ready for Roche.
Yeah, right now, we have a sniper, just shoot at tower, fuck it. Yeah, sniper engine hero. We don't even have to commit to this, just poke it.
Nope.
Sit back. I'll try to, I don't want to ward there, that's gonna get you ward. I'll sit there.
I just want to check the room here.
Yeah, Jug is top, they're not gonna come, not as a team anyway. This is
And with Jug up there, we're safe. There's
And they
nothing.
do see you, just remember that.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Sitting here alone.
Illusion.
Okay, let's
Nice.
go mid.
The
Maybe.
enemy's bottom
Or just keep
tower
pushing
has
bot. I don't think we can go
fallen.
high ground. Might as well go mid.
No, we can't.
No, can't. Don't high ground. They're definitely not happy right now.
So we should check around here. We have a big black zone. There's Jug pushing.
Remember, they can
There's
see you.
probably people
They can see
there.
anybody there right now.
Yeah, you guys on that pillar. Oh,
Nice.
you got it. Wait, that was just sentry though.
Yeah,
No,
I just wanted
just
to know.
sentry.
I'm happy to
Your
fall
top
back to
tower
mid.
is under
We're
attack.
well in the lead. No sense accidentally blowing it in one bad fight.
No, I'm gonna do dumb things and cut mid.
Kira, back up. You're way by yourself.
I know.
I would say start warding up and maybe hear it for Roche.
Yeah, I'll ward close to Roche here.
I can sentry.
Their ancient keeps getting dewarded. They really hate it. And you guys sentry there to block those ancients, I guess. That's probably sentry too. I'll be right behind you. Yeah, that does give a bit of vision.
Yeah, I'm just paranoid. Do you want me to block it?
Just
Okay,
sentry.
my Echo Saber's up. I'm going for my
Check, alright.
KV next.
One thing you guys could do also is camp those wards because they're gonna deward that soon. So almost using the wards as bait.
Oh, yeah. Should push out top.
Yep, there
I
he
think.
is. There they are.
There.
Oh.
That's smoke. It just all popped down north. There's Rubik
There
out
was,
here.
yep, they were smoked. There's four there. There's four there right now, guys.
Running.
I have grip. I could sleep Tide. Let me sleep Tide and don't touch him if I sleep him. He
Understood.
probably has ult by now.
They just warded. Grab that before they do anything.
Get that
Good.
ward.
Thirsty
There you go.
feels.
That was good. Waste. Okay, what did they have for warding here? Let me see if they have
Here.
Rubik wards.
Rubik
Rubik
does
only has
have
center.
one.
Okay, I think they want to go mid. There's a Jug farming here. He's probably gonna go like right here. Yep, he's headed that way. There's a courier. I don't know what was on it. Let's see.
Didn't see it.
Are you good to go Shadow Blade, Legion?
I was not planning on it.
That's fine. I'll do it for free. I'll go straight to Silver's Edge. It gives me a bit more escape.
Wait, break.
To be honest, it's just I haven't. I'm not that comfortable with Shadowblade on LC generally.
No, that's good. That's why I'm going it. I'm doing it.
Why do we need silver?
Call the wards. Yeah, I was about to say, what do you need, break?
Like, you just duel the tide and macro fire and he dies.
Yeah,
Break would be good for Spirit Breaker.
I'm already.
That only removes his
Don't
bash. Whatever.
care about Spirit Breaker.
But that's just it. His
Tower
dash
is under attack.
goes straight through immunity. So
Right.
Yeah, but you'd rather just.
There's
disable
Tide
him.
there
I-
by himself.
kill him rather. Yeah, we could do
Just
that.
TP bot, boys. Careful.
Is no one charging me? I'm disappointed.
Trying to get a bit
They're
of
all
farm out of
farming. Guys, maybe
I,
I don't know.
I mean,
no, a
Yeah,
lot of them are
you
off the
get in
map,
there.
guys. Be careful.
Check
Wait,
top
look,
bounties.
Oh, there we go.
By himself.
Can we kill him, Centaur? There's a kill-ish.
If
If
you
I can
grab
hurt
him, I'm almost there.
I'm trying. He's so fast.
If you do it, he's probably getting charged though.
There you go. Just kill him. No, he's dead. He's dead. Just boom. This is dead boy.
Nice.
Fucking
I mean,
thing.
I did commit grip and commit.
That's fine though.
Whatever.
Get
We can
both,
make-
get your bounties.
Quiet, blink and follow.
Wait, there's gonna be some Ravage though. Careful top.
Oh,
Leeching
He's
careful.
not charging.
yeah,
No,
vision
fuck it.
top.
Yeah.
Back.
I think their vision's right around here somewhere.
Oh, I
So
got Nimbus. Perfect. Try to use that. Swoop around for vision.
Mm.
Let me just scout mid with that Invis rune. I might die, but you know, it's worth for the intel. Oh, Luke is here. I don't have ult, so I'm just gonna look. Okay,
stay near her. Stay near her.
They
Let
wouldn't
Legion
range,
duel.
wouldn't dueler.
Sniper, come mid. Come mid.
I'm coming
Okay, wait,
mid.
let me nightmare. Alright, come over.
Oh no, you should have waited.
I'll remove it. That's fine. Just come over.
Now.
Oh, did you try to TP too?
Nice.
Alright.
Good.
There's a jug on the side there. Yeah, that's cool.
Trust the dead.
Jug, Tide, and Rubik are all there, right there on the side there. So careful.
Rubik's here. The other two went towards here, I
Yep.
think.
Tide was here and they moved up.
Oh, Tide went down actually, yeah, with Rubik.
Look out, I'm stacking.
Where's the jug? He might have been heading top to kill
Jug
me.
last seen top. He might be going by
it's
now.
probably the one that went towards
Yeah.
top. Let's push top, Sniper. Actually, let's all push top, pretty much. Centaur has ult, so we're fairly safe if something happens. Oh, Jug.
There's Jug.
That's
I'm
impressive.
on the way, I'm on the way. I don't have grip for 10 seconds, but I'm there. Oh, that's good. We might be able to kill him.
That's a charge.
Shit. Play it safe, I'm on the way, I'm on the way. Hey, wait.
Nice.
Oh, shit. I stopped some damage.
Up top,
Aim
up
for
top.
Jug, aim for
Anybody?
Jug, aim for Jug. Aim for Jug!
Kill the
Fuck it,
Spirit
I'm
Breaker.
gonna
Kill the
get- I
Spirit
don't
Breaker.
want-
Kill the Spirit Breaker. He's already on fire. Jug is dying from the fire. You're good.
No, I killed him. He wasn't gonna die. He was doing it. I just killed him anyway.
Take the sniper.
Fourth grip.
Just sniper, just run. Just run. Just get out of there.
I am.
Actually, can take
Unless
shots
you have an
on
ulti.
there.
There you go.
Alright, we're good. Push. You're all
There's
good.
a blade in your eye.
Yeah, I
Alright,
take my
I'll
force
push.
after that.
Sniper, you'll heal it. Just fine. Just come back.
Yep.
I've got 9 shots.
I'm good. Count your runes up.
Nice. Right, take this tier 2.
I almost have a glimmer cape. I'm 50
Remember, Ravage is down.
Oh, glimmer up. I got it. Let me call it.
Nice. Blink.
The enemy
Keep going, Wiz.
top tower has
Yeah, push high
fallen.
ground. No, we can't high ground. They're all
No,
fine.
Spirit Breaker's up.
Go back, Roche.
Rubik's
Got
up in
time
4
for Roche.
seconds.
We'll go right now, Roche. Roche.
Yeah, I'm
We're
happy with
pushing
Roche.
mid quickly, then rush.
Yep.
Just shove that wave in and then Roche right away. We
Someone-
have enough damage to do it fast.
Someone take that illusion rune and send an illusion with the creep wave. Make them use it
I just
something.
realized we have like 3 wards around that tip.
Yeah, there's already. It's already worded up. I'll put
Yeah.
one just outside in case they haven't. Do they have invis? I don't think so.
We have so much fucking vision. It's
They
great.
have decent vision, yeah.
Don't send him at the tower. Make it look like he's actual players. No.
Even if they know it's already too late, they can't make it in time.
Now I'm talking about the
Alright.
illusion. You make the illusion look good, they'll waste something on it.
The illusion with the illusion room.
Yeah, you might get him to blow something on
I'm
it.
just
Alright. Spirit Breaker is back at base. Rubik is at base. Legion Legion
Where's over?
illusion
we're
is
good,
there.
we're good.
Yeah.
Go mid after, get the laughter too.
Who's
Give that
taking it?
shit to Sniper or LC?
Yeah, sniper.
Sniper, okay.
They're still gonna focus on me.
LC hasn't really died in a while. So.
I haven't died yet.
You might actually be able to sneak up on this DP right here.
The DP I'm happy trying for, yep.
Oh yeah, I have a glimmer. I can just go to you in if you want to walk forward.
They don't have vision.
Don't try to get some mid. Oh, let's go do it. Oh, the silence. Okay.
It's fine.
Just
Nice.
let's just back off.
We're in a bad
We
spot
burned
down
all
there.
our shit. We burned all our shit.
Nice. Good duels. That's fine.
Oh well.
That's
Oh,
fine.
Gert!
I made it done.
Now the white courier.
Get
You guys gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of there.
out.
That's why I said we should have backed out, guys. We
Yeah.
had to blow all our shit. We did not need to go back in.
Ah,
I
next.
just made a bad play.
Party issue is also that you guys spent 2 or 3 right clicks on the courier. That could have killed the tide.
I'm trying to play Sand King on GPM.
Oh shit. Try to keep your Aegis alive if possible. I mean, probably not.
Nah, you're not gonna do it too. That's what I'm saying, man. You guys focus on 2 different people.
I just chipped in back and
Okay.
tried to like be fancy and shit. Was that?
Let's not go for pick off.
Wand?
We can defend fine
And
though.
definitely not right outside their base.
Like, they really cannot
Yeah.
take us
It was
out.
really easy for them to just
It
come.
was just an
Well,
awkward
the
spot.
problem,
We
no,
got
it's not
stuck
the spot. The problem was that you guys got here, and then 2 went that way, and then 2 chased the tide that way. And that was the issue. So the Legion Commander came down to this area here
Your middle
and
tower
tried to
is
cut off the
under
DP,
attack.
but the tide was up here. You guys are split.
I'm tempted to take attack range, honestly. I'm genuinely.
And as soon as you guys split, they the Spirit Breaker was able to just charge through and disrupt at least 2 of you guys. And that's where the rest of the chaos
That's
is.
so wrong. I want to take attack range.
Who?
For Jakiro, no, you don't want attack range.
Nah,
This
not at
will
all.
do nicely.
Fine. Fuck it, we have a sniper. What am I thinking?
Yeah, the
Your
burn
bottom
breath. Yeah,
tower is under
that burn
attack.
damage is very heavy.
Yeah,
You get
I know.
you
that's-
get that.
I
You
almost
get the
always
liquid.
take
You
it,
get the
but-
liquid fire attack speed messes up the jug
Your
hard,
bottom
and
tower
then
has fallen.
the Pierce immunity is game over.
God, I found so close with this. I mean,
We get
don't-
warded in here. I have some wards.
Also,
If they go, oh shit, Jug is here, so we're pretty safe to ward it over. Are we gonna push bot?
Oops,
That's the plan.
fuck that.
I'm gonna get this massive.
I'll be right back.
Oh, fuck, my mouse is weird.
Okay, my BKB is on its way out.
Alright, perfect.
Oh, my mouse is weird.
Maverick, just get ready to use this Shadow Blade in case you get charged on.
Oh, you got Shadow Blade?
If I see,
Oh yeah.
all right, so Jug has Diffusal, Manta,
I
Battle
can't take
Fury.
the scans to the rest of it.
Not sure what else he's building. Looks like he might be building for Basher, possibly.
Okay, I got my BKB.
Oh, did you ward it here?
Yep.
Christ.
He has smoke, but not dust. Fear Breaker.
Oh shit, someone here. I don't know if he saw me there or if he just walked my way.
He's just boarding, probably. Do we want to turn on this? This fucking ancient prowler.
3-on-3
have a
bottom,
smoke
guys,
here.
so be careful.
This will come in
I
handy.
think we can cash. It's 2 supports bottom. I didn't see
One's
Corn.
right there.
Yeah, he's right. there.
Jug's all the way here, I think.
I
really?
choked.
Hide. Oh, I'll do Noodle. You still
How did you ride
Got it. Yeah, you got it. Because that stops the door.
Yeah, that's...
Nice.
Oh shit, DP away.
You gotta get out, get out, get out. Just get out. Just everybody out. Everybody out. Just disengage.
Get it.
DP out. I'm
DP
TPing
if
out.
you can. Yep.
You want it.
Ice path, ice path, ice path.
Blade mail while you're at it. If you're gonna get hurt, might as well.
Shit.
Ice path.
Oh,
I was kind of hard to turn. I'm sorry.
Nice. There you
Oh,
go.
it should be okay. Just disengage.
Yep. Let's get out.
Pop your gun, Centaur. Oh, you're fine. Never mind.
It's alright. She popped
I
it
still
for
have grip.
nothing.
I still have grip.
And
We
there's
couldn't kill
no,
her here.
no, there's
That's-
no. Let that wear
They
off
just
first.
Sniper's
got
winning.
Texas and the waves nowhere
We
near.
got
It's
we got
pretty
we
good.
got the pick off, and
Yeah.
we got the full rotation out.
Yep.
That sniper.
And
That was a
DP
win.
burned up an ulti for nothing. No creep wave could do any damage to the tower.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
That's a good waste. That probably is going to tick him off a little bit.
How much time do we have for DP ult? How long is it again? 100 something seconds cooldown?
I don't want to sell this. Been really dope.
145 and 30 seconds duration, so you know, 35
Yep.
minutes and some before another
So,
DP ult.
yeah, 36 minutes. It'll be up.
Yeah, that's gonna be good enough. Awesome. Yo, that jug mid we should try to deal with.
I was going to say,
Burn
Sniper, if
damage
you
is
come
actually
mid,
really sick.
I can
Yeah,
jump
go
on
to
the
Bravo.
next person that shows.
Let me go on the sideline and try to glimmer in with grip.
Cause think of it, if anyone had Shadow Blade, I would be so punished right
Where are they?
now. I'm just gonna
Water
kill
kills.
Gamps.
Everyone, you guys
Oh,
should be
there's jump.
together. You guys should be 5-manning right now.
Why are you?
I'm just blocking his cams.
There's-
What do you mean? we
they
should
are
be
definitely
five-manning?
5-manning.
We don't have a clear point of where they are. And
Well,
we
DP
don't
ulti's
have
down,
yet.
and you guys have the advantage right now.
Sitting close to sniper right now.
Isn't Ravage down too? It should be about up, but
Ravish should be up by now.
And
Tulak, how close are you to Blade?
I've got it.
Not,
maybe
sorry,
I should
Edge.
just be
Sorry,
pushing
Edge.
top.
Yeah, I've got it.
alright, let's try to make something happen here. I have a
Actually,
smoke.
I'm 300 to Agams, by the way. for
3
reasons.
seconds. Oh, there's a tide. Give me a second here. It's about to come.
Actually, yeah, I can use this in that impactful. Whatever.
Go around it. No, go this way. Go this way. Don't go up the middle.
Just bling, duel him, and we kill him.
We could just duel him actually. He's a kill. Go for it. I got DP grip. DP grip.
Get TP. Get TP.
Oh, she doesn't really. That's fine. Oh, maybe not.
I've got
Okay,
that.
oh, he's still on shit. All right. I
You're
got.
fine?
Yeah, I got covered. You're fine.
That's fine. You got both of them. You should have made it kill both of them. Yep. Perfect.
There you go. Push mid. Push mid.
Perfect.
Maybe both get corners. I'll sleep underneath it now.
Perfect.
That's good.
Take that. There you go.
We got Kreese. Perfect.
Stay
High
together,
ground.
and you don't have to worry about the jug.
Yeah, 4 sides.
You could probably push mid and top.
Top. Yeah, one person should go back after mid.
No. Just push mid in, and then use a creep from mid to hit
Oh, and
top.
then-
Tower is under
Yep.
attack.
There's jug.
I'm in the top. No, that's just.
Alright, he's throwing mantas at you guys.
That's fine. Just get the focus building.
Yep.
Your top
Tide's gonna be up
tower
in
is
10, then yeah,
under
duel
attack.
definitely. So
That's
careful.
fine.
I don't think we stick around.
The enemy's middle
Get these
tower
racks.
is
I don't want to back.
falling. Radiant structures are
Okay, finish the range. Finish the range.
fortified. Your top tower is
Get out,
under
get out.
attack.
We have time to move. Do it.
You have time.
The
Nah,
enemy's
let's
middle
get back at this point.
Alright. You guys good? Get out.
tower has fallen.
Drop a shrapnel behind if you can. You have or not?
Yeah, I'll just.
No.
Your bottom tower is under
Believe
There you
attack.
go. No, just leave. Just everybody leaves. Don't even help him. Don't help.
Let
If he
them
dies,
go,
he dies.
yeah.
That's fine.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies. He dies.
Your
They're gonna try to chase him. He's got return on. They're not
Yeah.
gonna.
They're probably like owner baiting, but
Yeah.
maybe they
Exactly.
know.
Grab the bounty runes.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
God, I'm keeping up.
There you go. They're Jakiro, careful. If you go there,
This
their
will do
courier might be going to
nicely.
secret shop right here.
Do you think I can kill it?
Probably not. You're not fast enough. Never mind. Get out of here.
Like, I'll try
His
to
jug
look
is there.
at fire attack speed. It seems interesting.
Liquid fire attack speed is awesome. It's like one of the best talents.
I mean, the problem is it's only relevant to jug.
No, it was relevant to anyone. Anybody who's on fire by the liquid fire is minus 60 attack speed.
Yeah, but the only one who really hits in that team is jug. I kind of want the G gun. I suspect I already did this.
Nah.
Why am I listening? Like, I should be less impulsive about this.
What's he got? Now, careful, Spirit Breaker does have dust now. So he's gonna try to go for sniper and dust sniper. They could take him out.
that.
We
Before stuff.
have very good defensive measures with press attack, I mean,
That
Bane,
nightmare season, yeah.
Stampede. Look, live and tie. Ooh, we have a crimson
Alright,
one.
sniper's alone. I'll follow you, sniper, at least, or you have buddy.
Tulak, you know what I usually do sometimes? Instead of getting the Maelstrom, I would grab a Hyperstone now.
This will come in handy.
And then
okay.
what that does is that gives you the attack speed you need now. And then you have the option to go
Kind
either
of built into.
you can
Yeah.
go right, you can build into it, or you can go MKB because that pure damage is going to go through a bunch of stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. No, that's a great idea.
Like when I get ahead, I'll get the Hyperstone now, and then I have it. It's in inventory. It's giving me immediate ROI. But then I can pick whether I want to go lightning or pure damage.
Yep. No, you're absolutely right. I like that. Thank you.
They are all missing. You guys might want to start warding for Roche. I'm gonna guess there might be Roshing soon, even though the tide is there. Answers are there. Someone's getting charged bottom. Jakiro's
I
getting
am.
charged.
You have TP ready.
Cancelled?
That canceled?
I guess
No,
so.
he just cancelled it.
Oh, he canceled it. He probably heard.
Probably heard your
Legion
call
Commander. Yeah,
through
the-
the discords.
Nah, that Legion
Yeah,
Commander
that
stuff. I
makes
can hear that stuff
sense.
half a map away. This shit is scary.
I'm so filthy rich. What do I buy?
Who?
E-Blade. Let's go.
God, no.
Oh, it's legit. We can.
For Jakiro?
We have a sniper.
Oh, Jakiro. You know what you go? You go
Don't have
Kaya.
force now?
Go Kaya or Octarine Core.
Yeah, if you're gonna go
Oh,
war.
okay, you sold me an Octarine.
And feeble damage
Sweet.
reduction minus plus 100. I think that's good here. On Jug.
Honestly, I
Minus
should
250
just have,
damage.
like,
Gonna hit for peanuts.
I should have something like physical damage reduction against like death profit and shit.
I wouldn't even worry about it because if you go Kaya, that amps all your damage up. You already
They
have
have
Ags.
DK. I'm not that in love with the idea.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of people
but-
mid. Careful.
Don't forget, it also reduces the mana cost too. So it's 10% mana less that you're using per spell.
Shit, warded here.
The thing is, I'm not having mana problems, so I don't care.
They know I warded, so but I warded their shit.
I'm
So
not just gonna. What is the
Legion might be
super
time for Roche. Sniper, you're by yourself.
yeah, come over, boys. They're all like here, I think. So
Yeah.
Wait. Get you boys over.
I'd
Yeah,
almost say
Legion's
if you hurry up and get Roche, you could probably push top in, and then
Roche up?
middle push yourself.
I mistimed this macro. I thought I could get 2 waves.
Yeah, look, they're farming deep.
Yeah.
That's base cal's poor shit. Holy fuck, mana boots earned. That's about it.
Why would you? Oh, mana boots.
My thanks.
Make sure one of you guys stays outside there.
Now we got the twist also.
Okay.
Twist, right there.
Now, Jakiro, you stay with them because they're gonna need your ice path if they come up.
Not moving. It's weird.
I'm not.
I
coming out
don't
there
think they're coming out.
pushing all
Look,
the
Jack
way.
is all the way here. DP's there. There's who was gonna come. If he ravages low, nothing to happen.
Am I getting
Yeah,
gone?
let's see.
I'm not getting gone.
No.
Good cheese to oh, don't forget Aegis.
Fallen
Sniper.
to the dire.
Aegis.
Is there a refresher?
Cheese.
Aegis.
Yep, there you go.
No, that's only third one.
Now I would push top in.
Alright, top, yeah, that's an idea. Oh, someone just blinked around here.
That was Tide. Tide was top. Good
Punch
lane.
out Shrine, that's a good idea.
Uh,
Get it out.
Guys, make sure you have wards because they're probably looking at you guys right now.
Yeah, get this Shrine out.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Okay. It's only a sentry, so it's not a rush.
one keeper here.
And I would probably say, yep, there,
Yeah,
and maybe
just
like
like
right there at the
this.
top of the steps if you could put something there.
I'm out of wards.
Your
Bolts
bottom
pushed in.
tower is under
Bottom tower's
attack.
gonna fall. You got
Yeah.
double
Yeah,
catapults.
we should maybe just be focusing
Your
on this
bottom
thing.
tower is under attack.
falling
Your
against the building.
bottom tower has fallen.
Here, don't go by yourself. Don't worry about that middle lane.
Yeah, stay on high
No.
We're
ground.
gonna need
Don't take
all
the-
5 of you guys to do this.
Sniper can take pot shots at it. Sniper go punch out
Yeah.
tower.
I am.
What you want to do though, honestly, if you're gonna push it, Jakiro, go right to their icon, their logo, and then drop Macropyre. Because then Tide cannot blink in on you guys head on.
Nah, don't think it's necessary.
Sniper keep taking
We've
pot
got
shots at it. I got
yeah.
everything to defend to you anyway.
We've got Stampede.
Glimmer, Force Staff, Nightmare. They're not gonna touch you too much.
Yeah, if you're gonna,
Jesus,
you
that
gotta
thing
do it.
is reaching guard tier 3
Yeah,
on it.
drop a fire down on their tower. So they
Your
Or even just
bottom
liquid fire.
tower is
Just liquid
under
fire it down.
attack.
actually yeah.
Alright, we'll try this.
There you go.
Publicly.
Perfect.
Radiant
Never safe
structures
they're not
are
letting it.
fortified.
I'd try and do
Your
something
bottom
decent. Getting
tower
hit
is under attack.
with liquid, yeah, perfect.
And you got Ags too, so they literally do not want to touch anything near there.
They got creeps bottoms actually that are taking our shit.
There you go.
We're trading better.
Enemy's top
We're
tower
fine.
has
Keep taking pot shots
fallen.
at racks then, I guess. Range.
We don't have an active fire for 30 seconds, so.
Those two catapults are doing work. We should probably go back.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
4K.
Yeah, if you're gonna go, then you all
That's
should
what
go.
it is.
Side. Yeah, he's on the side. Right.
Centaurs
Make
go
sure
below.
Sniper gets out safely.
Everybody out, everybody out.
Has
Let's go.
fallen.
I'll help Sniper.
Oh,
Oh,
look
Tide's
at
coming
it.
for us here.
Because they had wards, they saw one of you guys leave, so they all left.
You be dead.
Haste!
You're good. You're
They're
good. Just keep
we're
going.
good. Just stay
Alright, we have Stampede.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go top
Careful mid. Is that real? That's looks real. It's got cleave.
Yeah, just leave.
I don't know if you should do that. Yeah, blade mail, careful. Oh boy. Oh god. I think you got the right one. Nice. That's a big pick off, boys.
That's huge.
He's gonna be salty because that was a random guess.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think he started moving up, which kind of gave it away.
He
but,
did. He started moving away.
Alright, group up mid and take
Toaster, I
buyback.
have.
You gotta hold
I
mid
did.
and-
I looked at it earlier today. I'm gonna look again tomorrow. I have 4 spare Mobos, which
was
might fit
lagging.
all of
Doesn't
your
really use ult anyway.
specifications. If I do, I'm just gonna put in a static cling, box it up, and
Some
get your
headers.
email,
Yeah, let me
get your
ward
address,
here.
and send it to you.
See if how long it lasts.
How long do you have Macropyre? 20 seconds.
Hit that thing. Sniper hit the right.
Yep.
Alright.
Go for top racks.
right
As soon as this is over, go right for top racks.
Yeah, I'm going top already.
You guys, let's fight Sniper by himself. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, sniper coming. Get back. He's
Nice.
fine. Okay, go top. This is gonna
That-
fall.
that
It's
rat-
going to creeps, maybe?
No, it's
Actually,
not.
it's not gone. Just
Stop.
go top anyway. Fuck it, they're distracted. Melee, though, we should finish it probably.
Everybody
Don't let
top.
it give
Everybody
up.
top. Stay together.
I'm on my
Jug is
way.
up in 20, so you have to take these 2 racks down in 20 seconds.
Shakiro, actually, can you liquid fire to mid maybe? Because you have long range, you can just come top in half second.
Nah, I'll just stay together.
You
You guys can probably take both of these, and then the middle tower will just drop on its own. Because you got 2 catapults there.
Do we? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, they're busy. Go. Put a shrapnel so you can see.
Yeah, they had to take
The
those double
rangers. Careful.
And you got dual catapults
High.
coming top also, so if you
Oh,
protect
they
them,
stole shrapnel. That's annoying, actually.
yeah. Jug is up. Jug is, yeah, Jug is
Yeah,
up.
is there back already? Holy shit. Time goes by.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah, that's all I wanted to finish mid. Commit to something.
yeah, but you guys blinked away
Oh,
and left sniper too hard.
Maybe it was fairly safe. I don't think that the kill potential weren't that far.
I really want to kill this.
Man, we're doing that siege shit. Don't we have an Aegis? We should put sniper more forward with the Aegis.
I'm gonna
Just
just
use it.
quickly run by.
That Aegis is gonna run out in another like 35 seconds. If you're gonna put it, it's gone.
Too late.
It's gone.
It is, it's gone.
Yep.
Alright.
Actually, those
Yeah, we
two-
should've made use of it earlier. I was thinking about it.
Oh, he just burned up Greaves.
I agree.
Which is a good thing.
Vision, no, don't go that far. Actually, fuck it. We have like 2 force staffs to get 3 yet to think to get you out. The whole load, point being. Very defensive spells.
All right, you know, I'll say Macropyre mid and just get that tap. Jug, what are you doing? No, Shakiro, get out of there. You need to push. Stay with the team. Macropyre mid. Take that.
Macropyre
They
down.
have a sniper.
They have
It's
a
fine.
sniper right now, yeah.
That's fine.
Hit that, get it out.
It's only shrapnel.
We'll get it eventually. They're not engaging.
Kind of
so.
wish I had
Yeah,
land.
unfortunately, though, the macropyre wasn't dropped on it.
Fine, I'll drop it on the next point. I really
Draw
don't.
macro and drop like a liquid fire and then get
Do it now while the creeps are
Or
coming.
not macro, I meant liquid fire, yeah.
Up and
Sorry,
down.
liquid fire is what I meant.
liquid
Alright,
fire.
we go.
There you
I'll
go.
force staff you up. There you go.
Go.
Just keep doing that.
Why?
Alright, you want
There you go.
Go time.
He's dead. Yep. That's fine. You guys got it. Ice path on the way out.
I gripped him. I gripped Jug.
There you go.
Jug is gripped. Kill the Jug.
Perfect.
Kill.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You got them all. You got them all. You got them all. You got them all. Yes. 2 buybacks. You guys might 3 buybacks. Get the hell out of
Jug.
there.
They don't have Jug. They would have bought that Jug by now if they had it.
Oh, they got all roll back, guys, except for the jug.
They don't have grab jugs. It's either.
But keep the sniper safe. Keep the sniper safe.
Hey,
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good.
The enemy's top barracks
Wisp.
have fallen.
Yeah, Wisp is fine.
this was fine. Just tanky fucking boy. Sniper could go back in actually. Probably.
No, don't do it.
No, this is
Not
fine.
worth
Yeah,
it.
let's get
You
that.
guys are down.
We
You guys are down
we got what we
2.
needed. Yeah, we got the rack, so there's a rack that's all top 2 currently, so that's good.
That is a
Alright,
kill
go
streak.
go farm you something. What should I get? Blink.
I think you go. I think you go MKB sniper.
That's what I was looking at. Yeah, that's the best option, I think.
He's charging you. Yeah, get out.
Does anyone have
Just disengage.
butterfly?
Just disengage.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually have Butterfly on their team? Otherwise, I think.
What?
Does anyone actually have Butterfly on their team?
Butterfly? Maybe Jug. That's it.
Or like Solar? Like, I don't think if there's evasions.
It's not for the evasion. It's for the
not
pure
for the
damage.
evasion.
Yeah,
Yeah, your damage.
the pure damage. They changed MKB. So you know when Jug tried to
Yeah,
spin
no,
on
no, I
when Jug
realize,
spins on
but-
someone, like that's doing a lot of damage.
You could just buy Mjolnir conceivably and stick Lightning Shield on Wisp.
Guys, as soon as I'm up, I have level 25.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't have a
I'm not
Legion,
good
I
on
would
that.
say Maelstrom Mjolnir might be better. But the fact that if you want to get the duel off, you want that extra pure damage to hit him hard. Because it's 60
I got
extra
25 on me.
damage with the attack speed.
Brain stab damage. I never saw a point for 7 seconds feet grip. Like, I barely
if
ever
you
get
have-
it 5 seconds out.
If you have the range, I guess.
Yeah, but even then, like, if they let someone of their team get grip for 12 seconds, they would have blocked anyway. 'Cause they're bad
I
enough
mean,
to let
it
that
doesn't
happen.
have to be 12 seconds, it could be like an extra 3.
12 seconds
Yeah,
is a
but I'd
lot.
rather have that big brain stab. Like, it hurts. If you're
Now,
dead.
guys, I would honestly, you guys might want to push this a little bit, because remember, 4 of them bought back. If you kill 2 of them, it's game over.
We need Jug and TP in that game, or even one or the other actually.
Well, Jug didn't buy back, so I don't think Jug has buyback money. So technically, there's
I don't
5
know, yeah.
buybacks they don't have.
Oh,
Jug has DD.
Going in Roche. I have grip. Let's catch him.
I am almost with you. I am.
There you go. There you go. Nice.
Oh, you can do
Got a
that.
grip. Oh, never mind. He broke it already.
They use
TP
big
again.
cookies and
Got it. No, DD's deep.
Sniper, you can turn around and you can definitely shoot me.
Yep.
Oh, nice
Oh
round.
shit. That Ravage. Kind of hurt.
Good stuff.
Sniper's taking pox. Sniper, focus people. Oh shit. Okay, bring him away. No, it's not gonna happen that game, maybe.
This
Guys,
is actually so
2
fine.
split, yeah.
Oh, am I alone? Yeah. Okay, let's get plan. Kill DP. Oh my god, so
I
close.
do not have macro.
Come on, die. Oh, I'm so close. Figure out the
No,
bait.
just get out. Just get out if you can.
Oh, I can't. I'm out of mana. I don't have any escape
Your
planning.
bottom barracks are under
I'm
attack.
cutsing. It's fine.
Oh shit.
Yeah, see, that's a problem that we have in Lit
I
too.
need
is
buyback.
If a decision is made and then it changes halfway through, we always fail at that too. We were
Right.
the decision was made to run. We should have just run. Never,
Right.
ever, ever,
Have fallen.
ever.
The problem was that you had the opportunity to kill 2 people, but you didn't have any
No,
backup.
we just fall without macro.
Yeah.
I think.
Like, there was
I don't
nobody
think we
with
could've
the sniper. Like, there was 2 people.
Yeah, but that's
I don't
true.
have
But
TP
that's
actually.
the mistake
Just
number one that we
together.
make in our team is when you make a decision, good or bad. In hindsight, you have to stick to the original.
Akira, you need to TP to base
Yeah,
immediately.
I know. Please stop.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I need mana first.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle
Not
tower
for me,
has
too.
fallen.
So
Yeah,
much
they're
good.
gonna.
I feel they could have just won right away there, but they didn't.
Okay, I'm not gonna
They're
use
push
macro.
right.
Yeah.
They really should have pushed to get some buyback.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They should have.
Oh.
They're going for shrines, really? That's their consolation prize?
Mm.
What's the items on Jug? Is he 6 long?
Jakira, I forget how to do it. I think if you hold right click on your liquid fire, it'll constantly fire off. You'll
I
see,
don't want
you'll see like,
Also, you get bonus attack range for manually casting for some reason. I really don't know how that's a thing, but it is.
alright, so
I
you
was
guys
manually call
don't
it,
have
I don't
any
know why.
vision and no idea where these guys are at right now.
Yeah, I gave them all to Froth. Sorry.
And all the lanes are on your side of the river. Although, Rose should not be
Yeah,
up, so...
sorry. I gave Froth all my wards. Ooh,
The road
DD.
should be down for another.
Here, you're way too far by yourself. Just grab the DD and go.
That sniper. Sniper's right by you. So we're going.
Yeah, just grab it at this point, because if the Jug grabs it, it's game
Stampede
over.
is a 60-second cooldown.
Alright, let's see if we can get a few words out.
River runes are up again.
I got 5
this'll
fucking
come
wards.
in
I just
handy.
can't put them out safely usually.
Haste!
Oh, there's a.
Regeneration!
Okay, anyone there? Let me check Roche. Roche up.
Roche is up. You guys, everyone go to Roche.
Alright, let's go do that.
Oh, they're on their base. Look at that. Oh.
They don't know where you guys are at.
Pass? Yeah.
Like, you guys
We
all
gotta avoid- Oh
spawned.
shit, Tide is there. Tide.
They're coming.
Get back, we can't do this. They know.
Yeah.
They know or they're guessing, one or the other. I don't really care.
Now they're guessing. But now that they see the Roche is hurt,
I guess right. Okay, let me sentry there. Just put that fucking.
Someone needs to go back.
We need that mid lane vision right now.
Someone needs to go back right now.
Jakiro maybe? Centaur can go, yeah. Centaur's got global ult, so it kinda helps. Even his
guess.
ult is like. Well, with the Ags, it's just his ult's pretty good, even if he's not there.
Maybe I should be pushing top. Actually,
Are they back again? Yeah, there's 3 here, we should try again.
I probably need
yeah,
this.
and
Oh,
they
did you
gotta
ward it,
they
though?
gotta protect mid because dual catapults are coming.
I can't
And
safely
so-
ward, can I?
Dual super catapults are gonna do a lot of damage if they leave them alone.
Jug's going Scotty doesn't really have evasion.
I'm warding deeper this time since it's
Like
wasn't
S
personal.
and Y, man.
This is warded probably. They see us. Almost mid. Can we do this fast? Sniper and LC?
Okay, I'm here.
There you go.
We have vision. Just shoot that shit. Who gets the refresher, me or Kira?
doesn't matter. I think Centaur.
I would go refresher
My
on
grip
LC.
Oh yeah, maybe, but my keen grip is pretty solid.
They're
too.
going for this, by the
Yeah,
way.
it's true.
Or actually, Centaur for two Stampedes, that's massive.
They're coming.
Okay.
Drop a shot on the side. Back and fire.
How's he dancing?
Gripping DP.
That's fine.
DP right now.
Perfect. That's it.
DP's gonna die, hopefully.
Get the jug, get the jug, get the jug. He's right there, he's spinning.
Okay, Jug's alone.
He's shooting, just keep shooting, keep shooting. Just shoot him. Right click.
Yeah, that's fine. This game over. No, nothing to worry about. I'm on the
Perfect.
okay.
Mid the win, mid the win. Let's go right mid.
Just
Take
grab
the,
the items, I guess. Might as
Take
well
the
grab the rose. Here, give me the refresher
Get the
chart.
refresher?
Drop it on me. Give it to me.
Okay, for Bane,
That's fine. Yeah.
meat doesn't help. Sorry.
everybody,
Give it to Centaur. Here, Centaur, have the refresher.
Guys, they haven't GG'd yet, so be careful. They might have some
Yeah, my
buyback.
bad. My bad.
Yeah, they're not
maybe
going
one or two. No, Jakira, go top. You could solo top.
Fresh is good.
That's two. That's
Unless
only
we
four.
switch
Yeah,
out.
DP with no ult. DP with no ult.
Get
Get this. Go bottom after. Sniper, come high ground and get that ult.
Middle tower is under
No,
attack.
I'm not missing any.
Oh. Doesn't MQB still miss on buildings?
Well, nothing popped up. It may, but nothing popped up anyway.
Oh, okay.
Your
I'm not
middle
sure.
tower is under attack.
Get
Your
bottom. Get
middle
Megas.
tower has fallen.
They don't have jug, and Spirit Breaker's got 20 seconds.
We have time for bottom. Just need someone come. Jakiro come hot.
Be careful. You don't have
Oh,
Legion.
no,
Jump.
back.
Get out, out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Just run. Just
They don't
run.
have Ravage, they just
Your
don't
Doesn't
middle
matter.
tower is under attack.
Just run. Everybody run.
Leave, 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 leave.
Your
Oh shit, they're
middle
base.
tower
No,
has
just run.
fallen.
Yeah. He-
Your ancient is
Going for the
under
win.
attack.
3 seconds on
Got
DP.
boots.
Keep him busy. I'm gripping one. I'm on grip. I might
You
get
guys
back.
gotta get this. He's gonna kill. There you
Come
go.
on, fuel him. Okay,
Yes.
that's Get the creeps away.
Yes.
Some cheeky shit right there.
Kill
Yeah.
the, kill the.
He does not have buyback. Catapults first.
Alright, we're in okay shape.
That was tough.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have buyback. Keep
He doesn't
your
have
CPs on
buyback.
tap and-
None of them have buyback. They used them all up, except for maybe. I don't think Spirit Breaker bought back.
I'm not sure if I should keep buyback or just get a Lotus Orb. I'll
Keep the buyback. Yeah, keep the buyback because you're gonna have to buy back if they try to do that bullshit Boots of Travel stuff again.
Alright, all mid or something, or all bottom rather, I guess. Finish the megas and play safe.
I'm trying to get my
Yeah,
buyback up.
careful there. Kind of deep.
All right, guys, no more farming. You need to push this. You got 60
Oh,
seconds to do
DD! There's
something.
DD! Grab the DD on that carry.
Nicely.
Push straight bot with it.
Straight bottom. Just go straight. Everyone should be bottom right now. Everyone, just roll right through. Actually, Jakiro, hit this. Yeah, there you go.
I have buyback, so yeah, let's push.
Yeah, just get it over with. We get the megas real fast because we have time, and then go
Yep, you
straight.
got 40 seconds. He cannot buy back. And all you need to
Safer
do
get
is.
megas before
Yep.
we're gonna come in.
Jakiro, go bottom, go bottom.
I have haste and blink.
That's fine. Just.
Do we all
you
have
wanna-
buybacks?
we need, they're gonna need your liquid
Yeah.
fire. Your liquid
Okay,
fire is
yeah.
gonna win this game right now. And so is your Macafire. Your ulti.
They're gonna Ravage, I know, but...
It's fine. Put an ulti down. Or drop an ice path first if you have to.
Radiant structures are
Dodge, careful,
fortified.
more rapid. But mom, I don't want a macro fire.
Enemy's bottom
You
barracks
got Mac.
has
There you go.
fallen.
Oh, it's spawning. Oh, it's here on the side.
There you go.
You are a mega queen.
Wow, that is so good.
Sweet sisters, go!
Alright, you're a
Yeah,
DP.
this is why I really...
Get the DP. Jug is spawning.
Right click the DP. Right click the DP.
Alright, they're back. Careful. Jug is back. Jug is back. Group up. Just stay together.
Group up. Stay together.
Okay, we can kill that DP. Just kill it. Oh, wait. Okay, get the Jug. Alright, I got him a big minus damage on him. Should make
Stay
out
together.
okay.
Stay together. Stay together.
Okay. Okay,
Good ice path. Good ice path.
It's
Oh
on
yeah, I'm just saying in
cooldown.
general. Yeah, I'm just saying not to run. Okay, you got this. Just fight him. Where is he? Okay, mid action going on here.
Yep.
Dude, I got my feeble on him. He hits for 220 left.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that game.
Yep. There you go. Right there.
Killing spree.
Just push him right back into the fountain. Nice. Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck, that backdoor almost caught us.
Good
That was close.
effing teamwork, man.
What? You said we did tier 3? Yeah, we did. You almost got the tier 4.
They didn't. There was like
Bitch.
2 siege.
Yeah, that jug went
Oh
with
yeah,
the
the creeps did. Well, that's still our team, whatever.
They didn't actually hit a tier 3, I think.
Yeah, the creeps did it for them.
freaking dual catapults were freaking monsters.
Oh jeez, dude, that Spirit Breaker was broke for a long game like that. I had more for. I mean, we won obviously, but only had 11k in that 60-minute game on
Yeah.
Bane.
Let me see what they were doing. Yeah, I mean, they were warding the... I mean, you guys kept up with wards, but they had just slightly more ward-wise. Like, they were trying to keep you guys blind on their side of the map, but I think a lot of that was after you guys already started steamrolling a bit.
I feel kind of bad for I kind of left you with more wards to buy.
No, that's fine. I'm used to buying them all on Bane because you don't need items. I just get like I end up usually with like Soul Ring, Mana Boots, and a Glimmer maybe.
Yeah, but I had like 500 GPM, so...
I think you guys did a great job on the Spirit Breaker response times. Because the Spirit Breaker he was all over the place, but you guys called him out so much time. So many times Jakiro caught him with fire, and he was like limping away, you know, with his
Dude,
ass
it's
on
like
fire.
312, you know he didn't get a lot of. He has 200 GPM, not even like that's right.
Arcanes feels so bad.
Yeah. Heals
I don't know.
good.
I had 256 GPM on a win. Jesus, that's rough.
I don't know why Skirdy necessarily on this Chug.
That's good dual damage too. You got. That was really good coordination.
He is diffusal
it really
already.
was.
I think Jakiro just constantly spamming this stuff out because Octarine Core makes things so damn dirty sometimes with him.
Yeah, because I bought all the support items ever. Jakiro could buy items, and he got pretty damn fat actually.
You only had like 900 more. 800.
Yeah, both of you want a lot.
Well,
All right, if you guys have
LC position 1, safe lane core, guys, new meta.
if you guys have about 5 more minutes, let me go into the other room and grab them in here and see if they have any questions or anything for you guys as well.
sounds good.
What was the
Right back.
draft order?
Draft
like
order. If you
Rubik.
look at the scoreboard, it'll tell you what the pick was right after the healing and building damage.
Ah, yeah, I see.
Alright.
That's interesting.
I'll be right back.
I'd like
You were too separated. Like
Oh,
you need to watch like 2 engagement. You one engagement when it was in a tunnel, like when everyone was together 5v5, you were going to win the team fight and you won one. And when it was 3-5, 5-3, something like that,
Plus, and then people showed
or
up eventually.
when it was 5, no one said focus X. And the last fight that you lost that was near Roche, SSU went top towards the Ancient. You were alone there.
Well, they
Meanwhile,
said go and ult. What do you mean?
yeah, but no, but if you see, you need to watch the replay. You're going to see that behind you near the Roche pit, there were people fighting. And I think I saw 3
They,
there.
like they got behind me. Like
Yes.
I bumped over some people.
Yes, you,
Because
and you
I
chose.
walked up
You,
to it. I walked up to it. I thought this is what I did. I thought I walked up to it, smoked, and
Yeah.
didn't blink in until it broke.
no,
It was
I
very
meant in the
bad.
dire side, and you chase Centaur, if I remember correctly. You chase Centaur, and there were people behind you, and that's why when I screamed pipe, and you
Yeah.
were top, and you only pipe Condor in that fight,
Yeah.
and that was the issue. Also,
you guys have any questions for the other team because they're hanging out for about 4 or 5 minutes for you guys? In
yeah,
case...
you need to talk, guys, with them. I
Well,
can
mean,
give
what
you
were we
my
asking?
input. Like, how do you think? Who won? Like, how are the lanes? Do you think that the
It's kind of
Spirit
hard.
Breaker had
without it,
any?
honestly.
Well, I will say this: I lost mid, and I lost it fairly hard.
You didn't lose me. I'm pretty sure that you didn't lose me.
I lost
Oh,
last
he had,
hit. I did not.
yeah, last hit.
I-
Sniper was
I had-
way ahead.
I had 28 last hits.
But he had more levels, and you need to get levels in Death Prophet. You care more than level 6 than items.
Yeah,
in
but
that
the
stage
thing
of
was, is I
game.
didn't have money for my items.
Right.
My item timings
But you
were
only
behind.
wanted to have the level 6 so you can push around.
The problem was that
See,
Sniper
like-
had the gold to compensate for that being one level
Oh.
below. So that extra level, that extra gold helped him get his power treads, his wand, and his.
How is that? Because I'm watching the graph, and just in the 10-minute mark, he got above by 20 gold. I want to understand how is that possible if
I got that double kill.
Right.
Stu had that.
That was right. That was after kills.
See, but it's after kills, so you got kills to compensate
Yeah.
having that last hit. Okay, it's available. I'm going to download.
I don't know. I did not feel like I had a good lane there. Like I felt like I lost it pretty hard.
Condor was ahead of Sniper the entire game until.
Yeah, I don't, Condor. I think you're just so used to like dominating.
58 minutes.
But the
Yes, like
problem
Yeah,
is
yeah, but
from our perspective, though, when we were looking at the amount of damage being done, like you were putting good damage on Sniper, and then you had Spearper coming in to kind of disrupt him, but Sniper was still focusing on last hits, and was still
So
getting the damage. And part of the issue was, you know, they recognized immediately that you only had 2 pulled tangos, so they kept the pressure on you, which kept you farther away from the lane.
yeah. I wasn't too worried about that though because with Death Prophet, Spirit Siphon can compensate for that. You can bait him in.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I felt hamstrung there. Maybe it's just maybe I should have got a blink so I could get on Sniper. I don't know.
No, because I don't think it was really your job to get on Sniper. It was
No.
my job. It was Miggs's job and
But-
Cass's job.
It was everyone's
I
but
will-
yours
I
because
will
everyone
say-
can jump on him. Like even
I
Colo
will
could have
say this
grabbed him and
much.
something.
If we
Did
do
you
play
ever
Death
get Blink
Prophet,
Colo? Yeah, go ahead.
No, I never got
if
good.
we do play Death Prophet, I do not want to play it into a Bane or a Legion, especially comboed like that.
Mhm.
I got locked down and I couldn't get Spirit Siphons off.
Yeah, I doubt we'll see that combo, and I mean we're not gonna have people this high playing supports, so
How high were they, by the way? Because I felt like they were so terrible
Like most
aggressive.
probable, you're going to get Jakiro LC. And LC it's going to be offlane. That safe lane LC, it's what? It's code.
Hold on, Goal, how are you?
Like,
Give me a
he
second.
plays LC.
yeah.
That's it.
You guys want to talk to them real quick before they bounce?
I mean,
And then we can-
listen.
and then-
If you guys have questions, I'll listen. I don't really have any questions personally.
I would
Yeah,
like
they,
to
they
hear.
could go, I guess.
I would like to
have
know a
no
little bit why
questions.
Jakiro played as aggressive as she did.
Oh, Jakiro was going to be even more aggressive, but they actually we had to rein him back.
Yeah, but like, did you have someone there watching? Maybe I need to ask that in the other channel. But
Yeah, I would
Jump
ask
in
that.
and house lobby.
Hey guys.
good game, guys.
Good game.
You mean?
You too.
Oh, one other thing I was going to say, SA or Migs. Part of my problem that game. Part of the problem that game was I did not have sound. Like I could not hear them coming up around me.
Oh god, never got fixed.
Not hearing Centaur's ult is kind of scary.
No, like, the first Roche. I never knew the first
If you
Roche.
just
happened.
Centaur's ult and like not use it for anything, and every single person clinches their butt on the other team.
Yeah.
You're just like, no, don't.
Well,
you're coming.
no,
for-"
The other thing is Legion. I never heard Legion do her
Yeah.
buff before she jumps in and blinks.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
I never heard blinks.
Yeah,
Let's-
that's a lot of stuff.
Let's keep this organized, guys. Let's go right down the line alphabetically in the lobby real quick, starting with Colo, as far as like any questions that he or they may have, or just their impression of the game. Just and then you can kind of freeform it, just to kind of so if people have to go, they can go if they need to. But
I mean, I don't really have anything. I just got cut out a few too many times. Didn't use items just like I should have sometimes. Just messed up.
anything else? Nothing else?
No, I mean, I thought laning went okay. We lost a few team fights, and then it just kind of snowballed out of control from there.
Hmm.
You guys almost caught up to it a few times after those team fights. Yeah,
We
I
just
know,
couldn't-
the-
we couldn't
the problem
counter
with
your
our
push.
we couldn't counter your push, but the team fights we should have won every single time because we had better team fight than you, but we didn't have better. We didn't have. I mean, we had decent catch, but you had the tankiness, like to withstand a lot of what we threw.
Yeah, and we had a lot of defensive spells, plus the Glimmer Caves, the Force Staff,
I
Centaur.
don't know, Stampede is very good at disengaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sniper was, at least from my perspective, Sniper and Wisp, or Sniper and Centaur were very slippery. Like
How many force?
Not, I mean, I didn't really think Centaur was. He's just so tanky. He's just, I mean, he's just
Yeah, Centaur was just unkillable, really.
He's just so hard to get to. Like, we went on him a couple times, and it just took forever to get him anywhere near. Like, oh, we could almost kill this guy.
How many force taps did y'all have on your heroes other than Sniper?
We had one on Bane, one on Sniper, and one on.
I didn't have one.
That's it.
Oh, we only had two.
Just the
Okay.
two.
There was 3 blinks, two force steps. Everybody had a movement item like that.
The Sniper also had the Silver's Edge gave, and then there was a Glimmer.
Yeah, my Glimmer, I would just Glimmer him and then force that.
Who were you breaking to, Luck?
It depended on who needed it. Usually Spirit Breaker. But if nobody else was up or I had the time, I would just pop it for Kraken.
I don't agree with the Silver Edge personally, but that's just.
Yeah, the big thing was I already had the Shadow Blade and the
Yeah,
Shadow
Shadow Blade. So you were
Force.
like, yeah.
So
And I
Shadow
mean,
Blade for
since they
stats.
were already
And
behind.
to be fair, it's extra stats, so extra damage.
Yeah, the
and
stats
extra
are good.
attack Speed.
But the break
So-
wasn't required at all. You could have went for
Yeah.
something else instead of Shadow Blade,
I
probably.
mean, I think the only person that goes good for is me or Megs. I don't think.
It was good on Spirit Breaker too, because that bash.
That bash.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Spirit Breaker
Yeah,
was a
if he's
non-factor.
on you.
No,
Yeah, he was a
but
non-factor
it was
after the initial charge in his ult.
The
Right.
biggest thing though is you
It
guys
wasn't like
won
he was
that.
controlling people.
You guys took that one really good team fight, and we lost a lot of our advantage right there, and had
I
to play a lot more
understand.
safely. So it was, for me anyway, it was okay. Well, if you guys start actually gaining some advantage, the Spirit Breaker is really going to start screwing us with that bash.
hmm
So I was sort of planning for oops, everything went wrong.
I guess I kind of agree that I don't think of a Silver Edge as a bash counter because like
Yeah, it's
the
mostly
bash
like.
is just such a it's like a big thing. Like if I was unkillable at some point, like if I got really tanky, yeah, you want to get rid of Kraken Shell to kill me.
Yeah, like think
Then
of
I'd do
the
that.
heroes. The heroes you get Silver Edge against usually are like Bristle, Spectre, PA. All those heroes that have something to make them tankier as a passive. It's not really about like you don't do it against the Juggernaut or whatever for it to
Yeah.
remove his crit.
But just so you know, at least from as much as I play Sniper, like the Silver Edge also is kind of like a scare tactic too, because like especially someone on like a Tide and a Spirit Breaker, like now you can't bash, so maybe the bashes weren't a factor, or maybe the Kraken wasn't that much of a factor, but now he doesn't have it. So
I mean, it simplifies pick or something like a Tide, I guess.
yeah.
I just want to know how you guys lost bot lane.
Yeah, I was curious about that too.
Oh, the two catapults punching the lane.
It just,
Well, we were. I
We
was
never-
like,
we
I was
never
telling the
touched
team, I was
tier
like,
3
maybe we
till
should
later.
back. But then I was like, we got the advantage. I don't think the catapults will do that much damage. You have to take
Catapults
something.
were throwing
Guys,
freaking nukes.
Yeah,
we
they
realized
just
that
use
the
that
only
power.
person that broke high ground was Megs
Yeah.
on our team. Megs
Yeah.
is the only one that walked up there, and
Did-
that was at the end there. That was it. Otherwise, and we had a tier 3 and tier 4s down.
I felt like we had such a strong chokehold on you guys in the base that we didn't need to go back for the catapults. I was like, whatever.
I feel like it's just
Who's playing Jakiro?
Me,
What's your MMR?
3.3.
Okay. I had a question: is why were you playing so aggressive? Like, did you have supports around you? Because there was
no,
once or
because he had
twice I
Blink.
saw you. Twice I saw you blink aggressive, and I was like, in my mind is like, we need to punish you for that. But then it's like, is Sniper Silver Edge behind him, or is Legion standing there ready to blink?
I don't think he was ever backed up by anyone. Actually.
Never backed up.
You
I
would never.
was-
You would
He just
never
did it.
think Sniper would be behind him.
We needed
why,
to.
why
we
would
need
you
to
ever
punish that then.
bait the? You wouldn't bait that way. You Sniper would want the farm still. I mean, he always needs more farm.
No, generally, like, let me just elaborate. Like, I was sitting mid, like, where tier 1 for me was for, like, I don't know, 2 minutes ish.
Damn, Jakir went from position 4 to position 2 in farm apparently.
I
Yeah.
have most CS.
I mean, he just ulted. Yeah, he ulted the wave almost every time.
I guess I took position 6.
What are you talking about? I bought wards.
Well, is the blink like? I mean, was that a memeing thing, or is that just a common thing you do with him? Because I've never seen that.
It's actually been a little while since I played Jakira, but Blink, I like a Blink on heroes with line stuns a lot.
With line stuns like wave
It's not
Wind
bad.
Ranger, Wind Ranger type.
Well,
thing.
especially
Yeah.
since he was pretty much playing as a core at that point, right? Blink better off than Force Staff. if
I've
he
just
lets
never
him out himself.
seen it. I mean, it
Yeah.
could just be like he likes links on every hero. Like,
I
who
mean,
cares? I just
no, no,
like
no. Like, we have Centaur, we have Legion. Like, the value of Blink goes up a lot when I have those heroes.
to
Yeah,
li- just
especially
like
with the
you're saying, just to
stuns.
line up.
Yeah, the stuns, the slows, the extra damage. Like it ended up working out pretty well. But
Well,
yeah,
no, I mean,
it's-
obviously it worked out well. I was just curious why the choice in the first place.
I didn't think I need to be getting a force, honestly. We had fairly good defensive mechanics. And pick Legion, Dispel, Stampede, Nightmare, Ice Path already.
Yep.
I mean, part of just like sitting mid and being aggressive was just to keep you away from towers as well.
I got a question for Jug Migs.
He's not here.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, his wife called him.
I want
Okay.
to.
That's
know
it.
Why,
Does anyone of you why he built an SNY after a Manta?
exactly. Why Sangasha for an item?
Because he doesn't play that hero, honestly.
Okay, but
I
even then,
think-
like any hero, you would never build an SNY after Manta.
I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
I think everyone, like I have a couple of friends that are commenting the same thing.
Yeah, I would
wanted to ask him
I
the
would
line
never
of
do that either.
reasoning.
Just like someone let him know, never do that on any hero.
Yeah, never do that. Not only that, but not in that order. Like if you're
Like
gonna
you
do the
either
opposite order,
buy an
maybe.
early, you either buy an early SNY, then you could disassemble that and make a Manta.
Manta.
But that's kind of
Heavens was like once I got Heavens, I was kind of happy with that.
Yeah. I
Actually,
think
we
if
were
you got
kind of
like
commenting.
no damage.
Yeah, we were basically getting like 5-man Omni slashed and stuff.
Yeah.
And it didn't
Yeah.
matter.
Our heroes are
Exactly.
fairly
That's what he
tanky.
said every time. Yeah, you guys are pretty tanky anyway.
I mean, even Bane is position 5 is fairly tanky hero.
Yeah, your biggest squish is still Sniper, and you can get enough stuff. You have all those ultimate orbs.
Yeah, I think there's just that one time where by the end of the game where you got Omni Slash around mid tier 2 on your side and I couldn't get him out. Or something like that, I'm not sure.
So do you mind if I just
Go ahead.
just like talk through draft? I'm just like curious about the Rubik's for Breaker first phase.
We were thinking. Well, first off, we were supposed to have second pick. We didn't want to have last pick, so Gabe fucked that up. So thanks, Gabe.
What?
We asked for
Sorry.
last pick, second pick, and you didn't change it. You just left it as is.
Jerk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that kind of didn't work out for the draft that we were gonna try to do, but
I just
we
went by
wanted SB
sides because
first.
you flipped for the
We
sides.
wanted SB first, right? But that's why one person picks sides, the other person gets picked. That's why we said we wanted second.
Yeah, I messed up.
If you agreed.
Yes, I know if you're setting up lobbies, they have auto coin flip now that would set all that up for you. You just have to turn it on.
Yeah, it's just one of the options. But anyway, the SB we wanted first. Like I wanted a pick SB. I mean, honestly, against the team tomorrow, I was thinking going like SB Axe or something like that.
I don't think
when
it
you-
plays
but when
well
you
into
go-
the kind of heroes that they normally pick, honestly, besides like Tinker.
Well, Tinker, Sniper are both. It's good for both of them.
Yeah, but see, we picked
Yeah,
Sniper
that's
into
something.
SB and we still did
Don't
Right, because of
One-
the other picks around him. That's
you
that,
don't
that
necessarily
in my
want to tie
opinion.
on
That's
the
why.
sniper with a support.
Yeah, I
Sniper's
mean,
not-
but I mean, the way that we saw it, at least in that game, is that the SB going after the sniper doesn't allow him to just sit there and shoot. And if it's just a support
said-
doing that, then you're not. If a support is able to try to get the sniper out of the equation, in my opinion, that's like not a bad thing.
I know, I think
Even if he ends up dying to it.
I think if Spirit Breaker is countering more high mobility heroes than
Yeah, no, I agree with that too.
Now,
I just wish the thing we never did with the Spirit Breaker that was the intention was really gank, and we didn't really get to gank because we lost.
Yeah,
No,
every
you
time it did it,
have a Death
I-
Prophet and a Tide, you don't do that, I think.
I got a question for you guys.
Mhm.
So you didn't ever at any real point, like, how seriously did you take the whole Legion Commander safe lane?
Not at all.
Right.
mean, we didn't, and then
I called it mid, but that was it.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, he's talking about like we didn't really go and stop him. We wanted to stop the sniper more than the Legion.
Yeah.
And
I'm
for a
just-
while,
because,
you
like,
didn't
I-
get dual damage. Like you kept losing.
Like, I
the
had-
duels well, not losing, but not winning the duels at first, and then
Right,
eventually
right.
you got to like 60. I mean, you got most of your dual damage at 25. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you were under 100 before you hit 25.
I
You were
hit
over,
like 100
40
something.
some? You were like 340 something at the end of that.
Yeah. It's like 100 right before 25, 100 something.
Yeah.
No, the only reason I asked is because I was able to get a Blink Dagger by 10. I had Blade Mail before 20, and Echo Saber by 25.
You
And
can buy armor.
like it was just,
Yeah.
completely more or less an uncontested lane.
And even me and Tulak even mentioned it early, like that, even in games I'm jumping in and games that I've watched and even replays of the team, like Sniper with Secret Service we're really weak against. And every time we come up against it, it causes an issue because we think we can get to the Sniper, but the Sniper has 2 bodyguards. And that's exactly what the Jakiro and the Bane offered, was keeping Sniper pretty much covered and bulletproof for the most part so that he can just do his thing.
I mean, I think we were commenting on this when we were looking at sniper matches.
Like that's the point I was trying to get at. It's not even necessarily about Legion, but it's just like you guys focus so much on the Sniper that you just completely ignored the safe laner. And that, like, I literally just had free farm for about 15 minutes.
Yeah. And that could have been a Legion, that could have been a Sven, that could have been a PA, that could have been a DK.
The logic behind that is that we're more confident in our Jug outscaling Legion than anybody else, and that's why we left him alone. We weren't confident in being able to take out Sniper, and really, at the end of it, Sniper and Jakiro, I feel like, is who beat us. I don't think it was Legion.
No, it wasn't. My point more being is you could have perhaps, rotated more, focused on the other lanes instead of focusing so heavily on Sniper, who you couldn't get in the first place.
Right.
The problem with
Gabe was pointing out beforehand that you guys were really weak to that strategy, and it kind of played through.
I think part of the problem for that is the supports aren't good enough for that.
Unless Tulak is playing 2-2 with me, nobody ever helps me offline. I'm always on an island. I'm always doing my best to try to get whatever I can.
That shouldn't really be the case.
That never happens. Yeah, but that's how they always want to play it. I mean, I've asked for help plenty of times, being like, I've asked for what exactly should I didn't.
You may be playing different heroes then.
Yeah. It depends. I mean, like, I'd like to play Underlord and stuff, which limits that a lot.
I mean, that would require more support.
Yeah.
I'm just not thinking like Dogs or Clockwork, where you can just like either go to jungle or really can do a lot with very little.
Yeah, I mean, we don't stack very well either, which is something we need to work on too. Because if we just got some stacks on that, especially because Jug went battle.
Honestly, I do like your draft overall. It's just like I don't like this first phase double support pick.
I thought the same to them.
Yeah.
It's not
because
very.
It locks
it's not very much damage at all, and
then I picked the Tide.
Spirit Breaker doesn't mesh that.
The first 3 people didn't have any damage.
Right.
Spirit Breaker doesn't mesh that well with the push comp.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't really happy with the Death Prophet pick in general. Because I didn't think we needed a push comp is the thing. And Death Prophet kind of made it that way. And it's just, I mean, we really had like no time.
The good thing with DP though is that she does help control a team fight. So having a DP and a Tide, right?
He was so squishy, it was pointless.
Correct.
I mean, I think. Alright,
Well,
what alternatives could you had for mid, like Quap or something?
That was the thought. I went back while y'all were talking. I was just trying to see who wins against, and I was looking at my hero pool of what I've played, and it looks like I lose a lot to Sniper, to be honest.
You can
But
play
it looks
Viper, maybe.
It looks like Viper is banned.
Sniper beats most people.
Oh yeah.
I saw that I played
Nobody
played
beats.
Alchemist against Sniper and won several times.
No, I don't.
But I think
don't
right now Alchemist loses to Sniper.
Sniper is going to be
according to
a good amount of.
According to Dota,
I don't think Alchemist is a good hitter in
I think Alchemist just loses period right now.
Yeah.
He's not a good hero.
I honestly don't know who you pick against Sniper.
Sniper?
There's
Oh,
chance
I
of
could,
Puck,
I could tell you.
But
the
thing is
PA,
you had a
PA Jug, Spirit Breaker normally, Legion, Sven, Ursa.
You can't play PA into that lineup.
You can.
You can, because I mean, every team fight that the team lost was because they got split, and I'd even draw it on the map, and everyone was like, yeah, that's what happened. Like, that was it. And then once they decided once that was pointed out, they stayed together and won those fights, which was where that whole Roche fight, that third Roche fight happened, where everyone got split up because the team stayed together and you guys got separated.
Yeah, but I guess just one question here. So you don't think PA gets locked out in that game until she gets PK?
No.
You have Bane, you have Jakiro, you have Centaur.
PA was not a victor.
You have Sniper.
No, I get the
There's
draft
no way
picture.
I could play PA there. I don't think so. I thought about it, but I could be wrong. I'm honestly wanting your opinion.
I'm just telling you, like, the guys that lock down and tear a sniper up in pieces is a PA, because even if the PA doesn't jump in, just that crit from that long distance.
You don't have to change anything, actually. Like, the Jug just needed a Shadow Blade or a Blink.
Yeah, we were thinking.
Playing the Jug didn't get out drafted, it was outplayed.
Yeah. What about Vel? One other thing. What about Vel on DP? I got the second null just for damage so I could try the last hit, because Sniper's pace attack time was faster than mine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that game was that bad, actually. If you look at the
it
net
wasn't,
worth,
but-
until 28 minutes, it was pretty much dead even on both teams.
Yeah,
Right.
I
And
know
after that, we had a good fight for us. It went back up down our way, but then around 38 or so, then it went back to like even.
Yeah.
I understand that, but
And I think that was
personally,
that
I know I
mid-fight.
can hit better.
That
And that's
said,
why-
you really weren't able to take towers. Even if it was, like, even net worth. I think we had more map control just through push.
Hadou did
Right.
have
Yeah.
more map control.
All right.
How
Okay,
does DP?
thank you.
Yeah.
You guys can keep talking. I'm gonna run.
S, are you still playing anything, or you
I was talking to Kimbo about playing something. Give me a sec.
do some
I
PUBG?
think TJ wants to play you with you, Gabe.
What's your guys' feeling about Razor versus Sniper? How does that pair?
Razor's
He's
good, but
fine.
he's another one of those single player lockdown people. So, like, Razor could jump on Sniper, dust him, and then just follow him with a leash, and then just wipe him off the map.
Don't
It's just
think
that
he plays
it's
well
the same.
against Sniper in a team fight.
Yeah, but it's the same issue where if Sniper has bodyguards, Razor gets torn apart.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
think you could have-
Clock could have worked there. Or go ahead with what you're
I
saying.
think you could have abused the Sentinel more in lane if you had slightly more lane-centric support.
Yeah. And I will say this much. I felt hampered because I didn't have sound throughout that game.
Yeah.
So I audioly, I didn't tell what was going on around me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would probably say, like,
But
if you swap out the Rubik for, like, a Shaman or a Dazzle, like, that changes a lot of things.
I mean, I think Skyroth's a decent pick and it's fairly open.
Sky would have been a good, yeah. Like, you needed something.
Like,
You need some kind of.
Admittedly, it's not that fun against Sniper, but
No, not at
neither
all.
is Shaman.
Right, but if he plays Shaman in the background, like, not so much as like the upfront dot guy, a little bit of lightning, a hex, and then lockdown with the
That's not
shackles and
really-
stuff.
I think you can play a lot more distance in Skyroth, but yeah.
What about Zeus and Sniper?
Zeus gets
no.
murdered for 10 minutes, and then Zeus goes nuts, usually. If it's one-on-one.
I'm all of a sudden wondering in that game, like, y'all had a lot of EHP.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what cause you just need to be mobile enough. Like,
Yeah.
you could, if you really want to go in this, you can consider Weaver, you can consider Clinks, you
I
can
don't
consider
play-
Void.
Weaver's good against Sniper. It's like, but like I said, man, it's not just a
But-
1v1. It's you need
Yeah.
someone to jump on Sniper and then someone to watch the jumper.
Well, and the thing is, this was not a good Weaver game because you had too much.
Yeah.
Too much lockdown.
It would,
I
yeah.
think if you draft save heroes of any kind, you're fine.
Maybe could have played it Invoker. I don't know that. I would have been able to catch Sniper out.
Invoker's usually really good against Sniper. Like, Sniper gets bodied by a lot of people. It's always going to be Vision and supports, whether Sniper gets completely destroyed or if he just goes on a
You
rampage.
can consider Disruptor, maybe.
No, Disruptor tears, because Disruptor's ulti even is just magic. Sniper just Sniper's whole thing is right clicking, so Sniper can
No,
still
you
right click.
consider Disruptor in terms of like aligned with Jug, it's fairly intimidating.
Yeah, so the best,
and
a really good double combo is if you go Spirit Breaker with a Shadow Blade with a Life Stealer. Because then you can run through everybody, hit the sniper, dust them, Life Stealer pops out, and then have Life Stealer go after the sniper while Spirit Breaker watches his back.
We talked about that life stealer, but we decided not. Go ahead with what you're saying.
It's fine, I think. Because honestly, I still don't like the Spirit Breaker, because if you just go on the sniper, you get stunned for a bit, and no one else follows up, and then Spirit Breaker dies.
Right. But that's part of why you have to go Shadow Blade or something, so that way Spirit Breaker, you never see Spirit Breaker coming.
Don't assume like that, I think.
Which is a big issue. Is these guys,
which kills him or whatever.
I mean, both teams did a great job of warding, which I was actually kind of surprised because I told these guys like they have problems warding sometimes, and both teams kept really good vision of where everybody was at, and they were constantly verbal about where that Spirit Breaker was going to be at.
So I just blew through the first half of the game on fast speed, and the two things I noticed is one, I feel like I keep coming back to this, but you guys ignored the Legion top. You're like, no big deal. I got a bunch of levels, got overwhelming odds, got a ton of kills actually, but in the first half of the game because of overwhelming odds. And the other thing, you didn't secure your Jugs farm bot at all. You guys kept rotating on mid, like you focused on the sniper to the detriment of both of the other lane. Like the poor Jug just got the Jug had no support. It looked like, really.
Right. I mean, he was getting his levels and last hits, but whenever somebody interfered with him, it disrupted his farm a bit.
Well, the thing is that every time they rotated mid to go try to deal with sniper, then Centaur could just interfere, and what was Jug gonna do about it, right?
Well, see, yeah, that's the thing. You had a Legion versus a Tidehunter. Tidehunter doesn't have kill potential in Legion, really.
I think a consideration.
Centaur versus Jug. If you leave him 1v1 early game, Centaur can just do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I almost would say I think the game would have changed a little bit if you swap out the Rubik with another type of support that has a reliable stun or some kind of disable, and if you give SA Wraith King, that's a whole different game.
I don't like Wraith King either, but I want to make two suggestions. One, this Tide could have been a Darkseer and it would have meshed a lot more in terms of early pressure and
I'm just gonna I've dealt with that before, and Legion does not give two shits about Darkseer.
I mean, I
really
know, but I think you'd get more out the lane than Tide did.
I've played against it. The Darkseer ends up having a really miserable lane.
I don't think it
matters. No.
You
can also just go jungle or whatever.
Oh, fair. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Darkseer can go jungle.
You have good Iron Shell targets. You have good Surge. Surge is good here.
Yeah, that's true.
That said, I do feel Gabe's point out if they'd given SA Wraith King, that is something as Legion. Oh, that would have been a hard lane.
Yeah,
that would have been a really hard lane.
I think the Juggernaut's fine.
No, I mean, if SA had been, I guess, Wraith
instead
King
of Tide, give
whatever,
him Wraith King in an off lane.
That would have been a very rough one for me.
That would be tough.
I would have needed support.
The thing is we picked Tide before you picked Legion.
Yes,
true.
And the other thing is, I really feel, and this is my personal feeling, but I think we picked ourselves into a corner going with the Rubik and the Spirit Breaker, and then going Tide, because we have no damage coming out of one of those three. We have lockdown.
Yeah, this is why I like Darkseer though, because you have a support that wants their show.
True. And you have a person
I just think
Darkseer is always going to mess up a team fight if you get a good wall on vacuum, and now you've got a whole bunch of extra stuff on the map that's not supposed to be there. That's a big disruption to the fight overall. And then if you throw Ion Shell and even just two heroes in the middle of a team skirmish, then people are taking damage from all kinds of angles.
Also, Surge with Shrapnel, Macro, it's nice. Right. I would take AoE Surge.
Or Surge on Juggernaut to get to the sniper. Sniper pick was 8th pick. Was their last pick mid.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No.
No, it was third, second phase.
It was 4th pick. It was your 4th pick.
It was 4th pick, yeah. Last and second phase.
And
last
I still...
2, 5, 3, 8, 6. Is that right?
No,
Ignore the pick order.
numbers are a bit
One of the
It was the Radiant's fourth pick. I don't know who that
yeah.
was.
The reason I'm just saying, like, maybe you guys need to find a way of either countering the sniper better without having to commit so many heroes,
I think.
or just focus on your other lanes, make sure that you win them, or at least keep them even.
Or just use a third ban on them, because
Yeah.
me and
place would
Tulak
just be
called it
That
right,
too.
right off the bat. We were like, if you go sniper, Jakiro, you have Bane to back you up. Centaur can run. Legion eventually is going to get a blink. Like, you basically put a big giant wall of China in front of sniper and let him shoot over it, and that's always been a weakness
The
of ours
thing,
in all our fights that
from
we
my
played
point
before.
of view, when we were drafting, and Chaos, you could probably back me up on this, but that Legion was a shock to us because the way you banned Luna, you had banned the one you banned right after Luna, and you'd pick Sniper.
Medusa.
Medusa. We were pretty sure you were going for like CK, Terrorblade, or PL.
Now
we had nothing to handle it.
We went sniper. We were going sniper, and LC was like pretty much a lock. But we did spend like a minute and a half talking about someone other than LC.
We almost went Sven.
Almost
but
went
I
Sven.
think that would have been the same problem.
Yeah.
And I think Sven would have taken longer to get online.
Well, yeah,
I kind of feel like
The thing is, you got Centaur that's already hard to kill. You got Jakiro, which is a tanky support, and then you're gonna throw armor on top of all of them, and then cleave with 300% crit damage. Like,
your weakest hero was Sniper.
Yeah.
But on the same hand, Sven, the thing what I found with Legion, and I really wish I asked about whether I should go Aeondis and the Shivas was brought up, and that was a good choice. But I wonder if that game Aeondis wouldn't have been really good, because you had Legion Duel, and you also had Banal, and those are both like I'd rather play against a Sven where he throws a Stormhammer. It lasts less time, and it doesn't pick one hero out that can't be fighting.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
duel is actually very nice for killing Tide.
Right, I know, but my main point is, you guys, like, I don't know, Gabe had pointed out that you were really weak to the sniper pick, and
I mean, I think that's
you
a
spent
draft.
way too much energy on that. Like again, you didn't focus on top lane.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're not going to focus on top lane, be like the enemy safe, then you got to protect your jug. Like, you got to get him farm.
Yeah.
You got to prioritize him.
The thing was y'all kept Bane and Jakiro mid too.
Right, but they were doing that
we just kept
reaction.
running.
They were doing that as a reaction to you going on the sniper.
yeah, we kept seeing
Yeah.
Tide and Rubik mid out of nowhere.
Well, didn't you have on Bane or Jakiro, one of you got an Invis during one time, and one came from top.
That was
the
Bane.
The other guy came from bottom behind me.
Right.
Like, they have to respond to that. They don't.
Yeah.
But
I
I agree with you that we did send Spirit Breaker mid a lot, but it was on the account, like, I did not know, I don't know where Tulik was at early game, but I was not getting last hits. I was getting out tonight, and y'all say I haven't seen the replay because I re-downloaded Dota, but you say experience-wise I was even, I felt way behind.
Right, and that's because pound for pound, Sniper's right click is way harder, especially with a headshot.
Yeah, and I can't get on
It's
it.
not that much harder. It's not.
If you get level 3 headshot, is 60 extra damage. Like, and that
It's
procs
an average of
it's
every
not-
thirty
it's not-
damage, I think, 30 something.
It's not so much the damage that the problem is. It's
You just
the,
have a free time to hit stuff.
yeah, the shrapnel and the knockback. It prevents you from getting on sniper.
right, but he didn't get the knockback
that's-
until you don't get the knockback until 15-20. So like, it's that headshot, the fact that he can proc an extra 40 damage at level 2 headshot to get that last hit.
Well, doesn't it give you knockback when
No.
you level 1 it?
No,
There's a mini
it's-
stun there.
no.
It's
just
something.
It's just a
like a
tank
brief
stun,
mini
so-
stun.
It's like a 0.1 second mini stun. It's not like a
Yeah,
true
but
stun.
it still prevents you from getting on sniper.
Yeah.
If you don't have a talent for that.
I mean, that's all it
But
does.
I think that's one of those cases. Like, I feel like they talked about this in one of the pods I was listening to recently. 'Cause I'm still several months behind. But like, if you can't win a lane,
Win the other ones.
stop focusing on it.
Yeah, that's true, and I would kept asking for help, and they kept responding. So that's on me. That was my
Right,
problem.
no, but as a whole, though, as the team should have realized, if you weren't going to win mid, then you had to get Jug Farm.
Yeah,
Or
that's true.
Tide.
Like, you
Honestly,
gotta
Tide.
protect your safe laner.
Like Tide getting farm might like compensate for DP if you have like an early mech or something.
The other thing I
That's
thought
what we
about.
like originally did. Like that's what we had both of our supports top to help the Legion, and then as soon as like Sniper got started getting rotated on, we're like, you know what, Legion can 1v1 this.
I mean, part of it
Tide.
was we needed
Let's go
both supports
help
to zone a
Sniper,
Tide
and
Hunter.
it just kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah.
We really did need both supports to zone a Tide Hunter initially, so and then Legion gets levels and whatever.
Yeah.
I
Me
just
personally,
wanna say
just
one thing
because
about-
it's just like I said, just play style wise, like I think if you swap out the Rubik and the Tide Hunter, like that changes the entire game completely.
Yeah, if we had a Shadow Shaman or
I
Lion.
think no, I don't think it does. I think you change the Death Prophet because this is not a good game for a push lineman. There's like 3 forms of D push and very good counter initiation on the
Right, but the problem, like
So
I
what
said,
would
if
you pick
I'm
there?
watching at 8 minutes and like 3 people come in. I TP there. I just start dual breathing, and then Cody comes and Qs. That's it. That's pushover. That's X's and down.
And that time you saved the sniper and I died for that. That was ridiculous.
Mm.
Like sniper had what, 50 health maybe?
Less than that, I think.
less.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, a lot less.
And I died to your liquid fire because I couldn't run away then.
Yep.
Like I think your concerns for like sniper and most you shouldn't be worrying about high ground in relevance to it, or if you want to pick something like Leshrac or DP that just wants to sit in the middle of the fight, then you have a problem with the sniper. But something like
Yeah.
Jug should be fine, I think.
I just don't know. I'm still not confident what you pick in the sniper.
Yeah,
A lot. I mean, I can literally give you a whole list.
Well,
And-
I know, but
but
like
again,
in this,
it's not-
in this exact lineup.
in
what
this
do you
exact
pick in the
lineup,
sniper? Minus your last pick was Legion, right? So if you don't know Legion, but you know you have Bane, Centaur,
Weaver, and then swap. Change the Rubik for a Weaver, and then give SA someone different.
doesn't Weaver get wrecked in this lineup?
Why?
Weaver support. Let's go.
Bane.
Wait. Yeah, but you go Lincoln's. You go Lincoln's Weaver. Weaver can just go up on people,
Nah.
and then he's got to work. Then you got to.
AoE stun.
But if you give him
I
vision,
think Juggernaut's fine. I think DP forced you to do dumb shit that you
Weaver-
really didn't
Yeah,
wanna
but
do.
wait. Do you go Huskar into that?
No.
no. Huskar gets no. If you go Weaver, and then maybe someone like
You could
Like,
actually
even-
have picked
even-
a Storm Spirit. And
You
made
could've.
it
Even without
safe
knowing Legion pick, I like Huskar into that. You get low enough, one good blink stun from the Centaur, and you are done, my friend.
Yeah.
or
no,
you
I
get an
agree with
ice
that.
path, and then he's not attacking, he's not getting his health back, and then he's getting fired, and then his attack speed is getting lowered. Bane
Because
grabs him.
You don't.
Let
You
me
don't go.
think.
You don't go Shadow Fiend.
You could go Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend does a
Look,
lot of good
don't
work for
worry
quite a
about
while.
lane. You don't need to worry about the lane.
Right.
Sniper is weird, and
It's
you
a
don't
it's
need to look at the
always a
farm.
combo, right? It's a combo
Yeah,
thing.
I
you
know.
don't. You
But
don't
I-
need to look at Sniper's net worth too hard, just because if he's out of position, he'll die. Okay. It's so, and the responsibility of that is whoever can initiate, and that might be your offlaner. Speaking of which, you probably need an offlaner with more.
Like, I don't know if you guys play or not. Maybe you can toss some thoughts in here, Gabe. But like, would Wind have been a possible
It's
alternative
Wind.
to
Wind is
Dra-
nice, but Wind.
DP?
The problem with Wind is that again, you need someone else to do the work because Wind doesn't do a lot of damage for 25 minutes. She'll
True.
lock somebody down.
But she can toss out disables. She can actually pin people down.
Right.
Her power shot's strong.
I think it's
Her
better
power
to
shot is
Death
strong.
Bolt.
She can win run away from normal right clicks for a little bit, but
Ember Spirit,
she'll
maybe?
still get
I
hit.
legit-
Storm does
No,
damage,
Wind-
but Storm is the same type of person
Weaver
as a Weaver that you have to have that Lincoln's to do any damage.
I think Ember loses to.
I think you.
Ember
Ideally, the
bodies
kind of
Sniper
draft you
because of
want.
Sniper's lack of damage and lack of magic reason.
Ideally, the kind of draft you want is not push, but either pick or team fight.
Dark Willow would be fine.
Shoot, even a Puck tears up Sniper if played correctly.
Don't
I
need
thought
to win
about
in lane,
Puck,
though, is
but-
my point. You just
But you can't pick Puck in this lineup because she does no damage till she gets Dagon.
Correct.
no, she does good damage. She does
Her orb does decent damage when it hits.
Yeah, but it's
Also,
not.
you just
It's not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Puck doesn't do that much damage against tanky heroes like Chikiro, Bane. I could be
they're
wrong.
not that tanky.
Well, it depends, because
I
if you
just-
orb on top of someone, you teleport right to them, you dust them, now they're silent and they're just jacked up
Yeah,
and
sure.
pissed
Oh,
off.
Silencer.
Silencer is the same
If-
type of situation
okay,
as Disruptor, because he does
me
good
just-
damage, but right
No,
click.
no, no. I
press
was
right
thinking
click.
more as like a core silencer mid. Like we
I-
had
I-
nothing. Like
I
I was the
think-
only
No.
person.
No,
I was the only person who had a way to get rid of
no, because then
global
you
silence, and I didn't get my BKB until like 30 minutes in.
no Sniper
I think
Silencer
Puck's
mid
better
is
here
yeah.
because she has
so-
a stun.
Exciting on this.
I would
True.
even honestly, you could if for support wise, if you switch out just the Rubik for like a Venge and you can swap Sniper into the rest of the team, like that's an ass whooping every
You
time.
have to be like level 12 at least for it to be good.
Yeah, but that's an ass whooping every
What
single
about
time.
Troll mid into this.
Troll mid sucks.
Like you don't have to worry about like winning the mid lane for like first 10 minutes. That's fine.
Right. It's
Just
all about
don't
getting the
die.
gold.
Yeah, I know.
Don't die
but,
and get the
into
gold.
This lineup, how does Troll fit in? Does he die to it?
You can go troll off lane.
Because once I know for sure,
No,
once
it's not
Troll
good.
gets BKB, he whoops. He'll whoop y'alls.
It depends on
We
the,
banned troll though, didn't we?
I
yeah.
maintain the juggernaut.
Yeah,
It's
we
fine. You just get
Oh,
Blink
okay.
or Shadow Blade and that's it.
Right.
It's not
And you
grip
get-
for a troll if you had BKB. Just
Pick-
grip that shit.
The problem
You
with
pick
troll is
lower down.
if Sniper
you pick
gets his
lower
Shadow Blade
down
before
flank
troll
heroes
can
than-
jump on him, then
Oh,
he just kites the hell out of him.
Gabe.
Pick
what
lower
about,
down flank heroes than Death
DK?
Prophet.
DK and CK
No.
wrecks
No.
Sniper
D-
every single day.
We're
DK
not
is
DK
DK
can
is
trade,
nice.
Like forever.
No,
man.
no. We maintained you're not picking push heroes into our lineup.
Yeah, but that is
No,
a
no,
good point.
but
Though. This
I'm-
sustain.
It is admittedly more well balanced than a Death Prophet, I guess.
I'm just saying
By the
DK
way-
doesn't care because he regens a lot mid, so he can trade a lot better. He's
You don't
also
need to
not a
worry
good
about
goal
winning
target.
mid.
The later the game goes,
Like legitimately, you could just
like-
pick Viper and it's fine mid.
Viper's banned here.
Viper's banned because we know
Okay,
you guys
Razor,
like you
whatever,
guys
I
been
don't-
talking. I told him
As
you guys
long
were
as
talking
you
about
have
Viper
someone to
before.
be a little bit more aggressive than the Death Prophet, like Quap or something.
I'm telling you right now, like just on this team, because you guys don't have the damage. If you swap out the DP for a PA or even a PL, Sniper's gonna be in trouble.
PL, I can
PL.
see, but DP, PA gets right in this lineup.
Not
In my
not straight up
opinion.
1-on-1 versus the Sniper. If she just
Well, yeah,
you-
not
we're
one on
not
one,
fucking-
but as soon as I take Sniper to half or quarter health, Bane and Jakiro are becoming into
Right, but the point is, PA
I'm dead then.
right, but you remember you're not running through people to get the Sniper. You're trying to get around or past those people. Like you basically want to come into the fight like you should be coming into the fight against a Sniper last. Like sniping, you have to almost match Sniper's movements. Like Sniper
I don't
doesn't show
think-
first, so the team fight starts up. A shrapnel gets popped out of nowhere, and then you start getting pinged by Sniper. That's the same type of response you have to have. If you have PA,
You don't need
have
to
PA
explain the entire deal.
right, but having someone come in and flank is the only way you're going to get to the Sniper.
okay, so kind of coming at this again from like, you don't know the Legion pick. You kind of see the other ones coming. Like, DK is actually someone you would need to commit pretty much the crowd control from Bane, Gyro, not Gyro, Jakiro,
I'd go
and
OD mid then.
Thor, just to kill him.
OD or SF mid.
Oh yeah, those would work too.
Odie,
Hit the road to play the game. GG.
Sniper,
Alrighty.
in the long run will win over Odie.
But I'm talking about like in the long run, like you're not trying to win the
Well,
match.
even in laning.
Last
games.
hits, he's getting his last hits. OD and SF are going to get last hits way better than Sniper for the first 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
No,
if
I
they
can see that SF one.
right, and then if you
Especially we're gonna win
steamroll
with the
for
clock
later
like
in the
we
game,
talked about.
then you go SF with a blink or a shadow blade, depending on how many wards your team is buying and dewarding. You run up to the Sniper and you sneak up on him and you just blast them. Like so, if that's my middle
In
pick,
a perfect world, you do that.
that happens. Yeah, trust me. As many games as I played against Sniper, it happens a lot more often than you would think it would, because teams don't always play together.
Yeah.
You just got lucky because the Jakiro and the Bane were literally, you know, talking into their freaking lapels every 5 seconds. Like, I see a target to the left, protect the president, and that was it.
How do you guys feel about Zeus here? Like, I keep coming back to that one in my mind.
Zeus is a good pick, but he's going to get jumped by a Jakiro, a Legion, a Bane, a Centaur.
I mean, Jakiro normally doesn't have that jump potential.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't mean jump, but like if someone jumps on Zeus first and then he gets, you know, he gets the tail end of Ice Path, Zeus is gone.
Well, if Zeus gets caught out, he's dead. Any situation. Just like Death Prophet is.
But the thing, okay, so like so again, with the amount of focus you guys are putting on mid, if you're putting the same amount of focus on mid, but with a Zeus there, I would argue that Zeus is even easier to rotate on and gank than a DP.
No, yes. I will agree with that. But the simple fact is, I know I can get my last hits when I play Zeus.
True. Fair enough.
And the other point is that was one of the reasons why I kept asking for help mid was I was not getting my last hit. Sniper kept denying them on.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is you have Bane, you have Centaur, and you also have Jakiro. And Zeus, when she has a static lightning maxed out or whatever, he'll take 10% of your health.
Right.
Bam.
Well, that's why they
3
banned
seconds later, take 10 more. Oh, you did ban Zeus.
I don't think they banned Zeus. They banned the Medusa, which would have been a nice little counter against the sniper as well.
Yeah,
if you get good snake hits.
What about Veno mid?
Veno mid is decent if sniper goes into a Wraithband and Aquila and a Power Treads fast. Then you end up feeding those stupid little snakes to sniper for 6 to 10 gold apiece. Just using that a good thing.
Why do you max snakes first?
On Medusa?
No, on Veno.
I'm not saying you do, but if you start dropping them, I mean, the range is lower, and you need help.
Be maxing that first.
No, I didn't say max. I'm just saying that within the first couple of minutes, if you even drop one ward down, that's a potential 10 gold, unless you can. Yeah. But at the same time, that also does jack them up if you combine a Veno with a Spirit Breaker, and then Spirit Breaker is just doing what he's got to do.
Well, I wasn't. Not even just that, but like there were so many team fights where myself or the sniper walked away with just practically no health, and you toss a Venomancer into that mix.
That's game
with like a Venomous Gale and an ult. We would have lost probably about 5 of those team fights that we managed to win by the skin of our teeth.
Yeah. Right. Hey Cody, one other question here: How does Legion fare against Sand King?
It's a melee against Sand King.
If it's an off lane Sand King, very poorly, does not trade well. If it's a support Sand King, you don't care.
Yeah, so if SA would have been on his Sand King, you think you'd have lost that?
Hell no, I ain't waiting for the snowball. Are you crazy? Plus we get like 6 inches here, I think.
Or just last hit under
crazy
tower.
wins.
Like, there's no way I would try to lane away from tower with a Sand King.
No, I think you can pick Sand King viably. You just need someone to rotate every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just
like, I don't know, conceive Sand King Undying or something fun like that.
But like
the issue is once you drop a ward down and Sand King is in a storm, you drop a overwhelm. You just drop the arrows from Legion's arrows, and that's gonna make Sand King move.
Skilled Sandstorm.
Well, okay, so hold on. Our other pick was against Sven.
Yeah.
And same problem is like you get one good rotation in, like a Dust or Ward, Stormhammer. Bye-bye.
Like, honestly, the fact that
I'm not
our
thinking
hand movement is the fact that just the tide didn't force any
But
issues.
like,
right.
Again, same issue. Like, if you're Sven against soloing against an offlane Sand King, you can't really trade into Caustic. Like, your armor's not going to help you. So same thing. I just like if I'd been playing Sven, I would have rotated in the jungle or lasted under tower, or bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I'm looking for
Caustic is just death.
Against a sniper, you want to be a little bit tanky, because it's a psychological thing at this point. Snipers pinging away, and then all of a sudden people are running at him, and they're not losing a lot of health. which is like a sniper, a Sven, a Wraith King, a Dragon Knight, a Chaos Knight. Like those guys don't care. So even if you put them, either one of those guys in the off lane, you keep Jug in the safe lane. After 15 minutes, Sniper is not gonna want to hang out too much because anybody can jack him up. Like a CK, all you have to do is just freaking. CK just uses 2 spells and Sniper's gone every single time.
Gabe, I think Condor might actually be onto something here. If they had Sand King off lane, he would have probably won the lane. It wouldn't have mattered if it was a Legion, Sven, whatever. Doesn't really matter. You get a blink on him and an Ags, and Sniper's no longer a problem.
You have to build up to the Ags first, and unfortunately,
true. But he would have been able to farm,
and we would have won some fights there because he could have stunned across and caught the Bane.
Right. I mean, that was the other thing too. Is like as far as stuns wise,
that actually, Sand King would have been amazing.
I don't.
And you know, now that I think about it, that would have dealt with illusions too. See, when we went into that, after that Tide pick there,
illusions,
we were scared you were going to go Terrorblade, PL, CK.
Oh, right.
That's because of the way you banned. You banned Medusa, you banned Luna, you banned Sniper, you banned Viper. And like Viper, that doesn't mean much, but no, you didn't ban Sniper. There's someone else you banned that.
You banned Visage, Underlord, and Viper right off the bat.
Yeah, Underlord. That's who it was. Because Underlord gets damage off illusions,
right?
Correct?
And he met. No, off of illusions? No, I don't think so. It's just any actual creeps or neutral creeps or heroes.
You can't get rid of them quite quickly.
You can't get rid of illusions, but the problem with Underlord is that you get rid of Underlord now, LC or anyone that gets in close is not going to lose their damage.
No, I really wish we would have picked Sand King there over that Tide.
I still don't think Sand King is going to make that much of a difference. Honestly.
Oh, it will. He wins. He wins top.
But how's he gonna win top? I mean, you got to remember it was a tri-lane top for the first 2 minutes.
That doesn't matter.
And Sand King's
as soon as y'all leave to come bottom or mid.
Yeah, but that's after 2 kills on the Sand King. Sand King is not as tanky as Tide.
Tide,
look at that first.
Game, Sand King doesn't matter.
I understand that, but
you
listen.
You can beat kills early game, and it does not matter in the long run. Once he hits level 2 or level 3 Caustic Finale.
But you got to get there. Ask SA had to pop his salve and a tango within the first minute because he got jacked up by the tri-lane. In the first minute.
I don't doubt that.
Sand King does not have that durability. Sand King would have died there, and then they would have been like.
He has an escape. He has an escape.
But they would have been licking at his chops. How are you going to escape from an ice path?
Sand King does not have an escape, don't
His Q.
Yeah, but
it's his 350 range. It's like.
It's not. Yeah.
It's what.
Yeah, but it's
not the length of an ice path though.
Escape than Tide.
Right. But then now you're expending mana and time to stay away from the XP range. And once they kill you once, they're gonna keep jumping on you. They're gonna lick their chops like, oh, this guy got killed in 4 seconds. We can do it again.
But much like Darkseer though, Sand King could have rotated over to jungle and still gotten some farm.
Right. He would have been forced to do that.
But then as soon as you have Spirit Breaker and Rubik constantly ganking mid, and your supports rotate out, he just goes back to lane and wins against whatever melee core is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a pick because you have Sand King. There's many ways to find a Sand King. There's many ways to stop a Sand King. Everyone had it disabled and still had no way to get to Sniper. You already had a blink. You had a blink hero in Tide, and he did a great job blinking into the team and getting a 3 to 5 man rupture every single time, ravage every time.
That's all he did, right? That's all Tide does. He blinks in and ravages and stuns everyone.
Right, but
what
Sand King is not doing that. Sand King is going to get torn apart if he tried to blink into the same 5.
No, it's fine. You actually kill someone with that initiation.
Yeah, I think Sand King's better here.
I think first of all, you need to actually support your offlane somewhat. You can't. It's very unreasonable to entirely abandon them.
Yeah, I mean, you need people that need to do damage. That's always going to be the issue. And unfortunately, Rubik and Tide don't have that.
I think
Rubik was stuck.
Let's say you did.
Rubik was stuck for. Holy shit!
You can just leave him alone for the first couple of minutes. He gets level 2 or 3, maybe. Hopefully.
So,
and then you can rotate and maybe get kills with a 1v3 experienced Sand King and a couple of stunning supports.
Yeah, but if you go Dark, but then you go back. You go back. You go Darkseer. Darkseer's Ion Shell is going to make Legion burn up money on regen. Which
I'm saying there are a lot of options for this.
Well, okay. One, I was playing a very unconventional core Legion. Like as soon as I had my bottle and I could rotate to grab runes, like I could just spam my W whenever I wanted to heal up. Like I really didn't care about mana, so I wasn't worried about buying regen. No, what I was thinking for Sand King is, so his stun starts off at just over 2 seconds with an 11-second cooldown, while Tide, his Ravage, is 150-second cooldown.
You had really bad uptime and stuff, by the way, basically, with Death Prophet and Tide.
I'm just my thought being, if you had like a Sand King ult into Blink, and then the Burrow Strike on top of Sniper, and then you toss on Cosmic Finale on top of that, like that could have
also just be someone to follow up with Spirit Breaker.
And I don't care if Sand King even gets on Sniper. Just him being there where
kind of the
I know
point though, right?
But with his ult being where Jakiro and Bane are, it's going he's going to make them do something.
Mm-hmm.
He takes pressure off the cores. Guess what? It would amount down.
Yeah, that's good.
But I don't believe that was the end all pick all. But the other thought I had was, if we would have swapped the Rubik for an Ogre, that leaves us with 2 melee supports.
Oh my god, I hate Ogre.
But he would
I don't think Ogre
toss
really
a
counts
fire
as a melee support. He's just too overstaffed to be.
Yeah, but whatever that's Fire Blast, not Fire
I can tell you right
Blast.
now though, like in my experience playing more core Legion, you don't want to duel an Ogre because he's just too like you never kill him until like you have like a lot of dual damage on you already.
Right.
And he has no right click, so
I'll be right back,
Blade
guys.
Mail really doesn't do much.
Do you not buy Omelette ever?
I mean, he'd also, you could stun out the Bane every time he tries to do something. Potentially the Centaur too. I don't know, you get a blink on the Ogre and you can get on top of the Sniper, you stun him out, and then slow him. Give your team a chance to get on top of him. Might have worked, I don't know.
Yeah, and the other thing is if we had Sand King, I think he would have forced your supports to stay top more. I could be wrong with that.
No, I think you would be wrong unless you actually help the Sand King out.
Well,
otherwise...
again, if I was left solo, like I said, I would have abandoned lane. You don't lane melee core into Caustic Finale ever. Like, that's suicide.
Legion has some interesting campaign just of like running Sand King down, but the thing is, you could probably just leave only the Bane there, and you could leave only the Bane there, and it'd be fine.
Right, but we needed to rotate our stuff mid to protect the Sniper, which we built our draft around. Like that was originally the whole plan was, for protect the Sniper. And
you don't need premium.
Caustic Finale is 220 damage.
It's at level 4.
Yeah, level 4. But even early, like
I mean, it's 90 damage at 1 or something.
Level 2 is 130.
Yeah, that's
like,
sweet.
It doesn't matter if you're playing Legion, Sven, like
I
don't know.
If the other thing is to take care of the problem of us worrying about a PL or Terrorblade.
Right. Yeah. Well, even more so for like, because Terrorblade is an armor hero. He has no health whatsoever. PL can kind of avoid it-ish, but not if he's stunned. I don't know. Could have been interesting.
What was that again? What are you talking about?
Saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, we lost that, and I know. I feel like some of that responsibility was on me because I lost my lane.
But it wasn't that you lost a lane. Again, it comes back to.
I think you built bad items.
It goes
Well,
back.
that could be too. What would you have changed about that?
I don't think you need Skadi, Abyssal, and Diffusal as chase items. I think you need them.
I was playing Death Prophet.
Oh.
No, he was talking, I think, generally.
Oh.
Like, the Diffusal we thought was a weird pickup because, like...
The thought was a
who were you going to use?
I don't think
we
losing...
couldn't get on him. That was... Yeah.
I don't think losing lane is a big deal, because whatever, you can...
Right.
To be fair, you probably were taken a little back by the Legion pick, but something to keep in mind, Diffusal has a longer cooldown than Press the Attack.
I think you are kind of right that you could have finished up the Veil a lot.
Part of it also is you guys only had
could...
one true stun. You guys only had the Rubik stun, nothing else.
The only problem with Veil is it doesn't affect your ult because it's physical damage, right?
It's armor. That's like the most.
I know.
Yeah, it's
the alternatives are like solo.
It's armor and then magic resistance loss.
Instead of Sheevan, should I went AC?
It's a decent blade mail game.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. True.
I don't know. I really wish I went Aeon Disc just to see how that would have ended up.
It wouldn't have lasted long. I don't know if it would, because it's what is it? It's 2.5 seconds.
Aeon is 2.5 seconds.
Yeah,
once you're below 80% health.
What's the point?
But you know how expensive is it though? You don't have that for 30 minutes.
Or if you're
okay, so it's buying
let me look
time, but what does it accomplish that you doesn't?
This is how I was looking at it. I have Yules, right? Now if you jump me with Legion, duel me. I'm not doing damage to Legion, but there's 2.5 seconds of that I'm not taking damage.
I think you're focusing too much.
Well, I know.
No, just let me explain this. That is not a problem you need to deal with the counterplay is from everyone else in your team.
Right. It's not
if you're
item
solo,
build.
then that is your fault, but otherwise you should have like someone to stun or reduce damage. Or
and you guys only had
the thing
a
was is if Tide was dueled and Bane slapped or nightmared me.
Right, but you guys didn't have a stun. Even a Witch Doctor probably would have jacked people up because of the cask.
That's.
I mean, Witch Doctor's actually really good against Centaur and lane.
Yep.
That's why I think that's another thing is I wouldn't take damage and my like in a team fight situation like that where you duel Tide and I'm nightmared or whatever by Bane. I'm not taking damage while standing in Jatiro's fire path, but I'm still giving damage out because my ulti will do damage. My ulti will still do damage.
It prevents outgoing damage.
You sure about that?
100%.
What is?
I thought it was just auto attacks.
No,
Because
it just disables
any incoming damage for 2.5 seconds. Magic or pure or physical. It just stops.
You don't deal damage for those 2.5 seconds of any kind.
Right. You don't receive damage.
I'm fixing to try that. Because I played a game of AM where I fought it against the Legion. I still drained her mana, and I'm not sure if I gave her.
It's a split.
But remember, you have to remember though, it's very similar. The one misconception is it's very, very similar to AA's Ice Blast. You have to get below that 80%. If someone crits you from 75 to 0, you're dead.
Yeah, but who was going to do that?
I mean,
Who's going to do that?
No, that's an unrealistic thing. The problem is it's 106 cooldown, it's worthless stats, and
right, there is no stats.
It's fight them.
Yes.
It tanks you up though.
No, it's worthless.
It's only 250 really health and mana.
It's a bit booster. Okay. You spend like an extra 1k gold on this.
Right, and like you said, the cooldown is 100 seconds. So like once it happens, they're just gonna jump on you again. And it's only 2.5 seconds, so it's only 2.5 seconds. It's only stopping.
It also reduces the status effect duration to 25%. So Nightmare's 25% reduced.
And Ice Path. And Dual Breath and Liquid Fire and Shrapnel, it's multiple things.
If you want to talk about defensive items like Solar, Hood, Blade Mail, those are all better.
Timber mid have been better?
No.
No.
Because then Sniper was already going into, was already rushing Silver's Edge. Like he
in
would
terms
just
of the death prop, no. Just
and
in terms
shrapnel.
of the death prop, it forces you to do
Right, but you can't.
things with
But like
push
Timber
that you
could
don't
just
want to
ignore
do.
You got a point about
lane,
Timber though.
right?
Sniper can't dominate Timber, I don't think.
Trap.
Like,
Then you just max
right-clicks
shrapnel.
him and he heals.
You max
No, you
shrapnel.
can send that on off lane, but you need to support it again.
Right. It's a combination, guys. It's not one person. Like you have to change the Rubik and the mid. You have to change the Tide in the mid. You have to change the Tide and the Rubik. You got to change. It's the whole lineup was not very anti-sniper friendly. Like you need to get 2 of those guys out. So instead of DP, you should be saying we need someone mid and remove the Rubik. Like to me, the Rubik was not a good play because there's nothing really good to steal. It was cute that he stole shrapnel near mid game or near the end of the game. It was, to me, I thought it was cute as a coach, but he wasn't stealing anything of real. It wasn't a difference maker. It's not like stealing a Black Hole or a Chrono.
I don't
He
think
almost
there
won
was
that one
much-
dual mid.
I don't think
He
there was
stole
that much to
duels
steal, honestly, there's like
Right.
odds.
But yeah,
But
no,
you
that's
need
a fair
someone
point.
that's going to stop you, and that's been an issue we've had before, where you don't have stuns. The other team, the reason we're talking about this is because the other team had bodyguards, and every single person had a stop or a disable. Every single person except for Legion, but Legion's duel technically I would count. But you had Ice Path, you had Nightmare, you had Shrapnel,
But-
doesn't count. You had the Stomp.
Let's operate outside the perspective of Legion though, because she was just like that. Like it could have been Legion, it could have been Sven. That was just like the last
Right.
picks. Like
Right, so
going
that's what
on
I'm
to
saying.
The other 4 picks.
The other 4 picks, you have to get rid. Like the Tide doesn't have a stop. The Tide's ulti is his stun.
Yeah, I see your point on
The
that.
Rubik has a
And what if you
lift,
had
but then doesn't do any
Shadow
damage.
Shaman for Rubik, and then like
Anybody.
damn,
Wraith King,
Silence
Sven.
for
Sven,
mid?
You were
CK,
talking
DK. Off
You were
of
talking
that.
about
Oh yeah,
Puck mid.
DK. There you
I'd
go.
say
Yeah,
play DK.
Shadow Shaman for Rubik, DK mid, and then I don't know.
Now you've got a lot of
Alice
extra.
off lane.
You've literally tripled your damage by removing Rubik and Tide Hunter for those 2 guys. You've probably tripled your damage already.
And also lockdown.
Yeah, you've tripled your damage and you've added 3 stuns.
Insta hex.
Yep.
Shackles.
Yep.
I think Puck would have been a decent, reasonable
And then
consideration.
what if
Yeah,
you toss? Like I don't know if you guys play her at all, but what if you toss like Mirana off lane?
No,
don't
no,
do that.
no.
No, zones too easily.
Yeah.
Or zone too easily.
Like it'd be worse off than the Tide was, I think.
Right, and like I said, the
Okay.
Tide got away within 45 seconds because he's tanky. Only reason.
I mean, you probably live more because of leap, but you
You're
will
still-
just keep leaping out.
Yeah.
Magnus with clarity, just keep spamming out Shockwave.
Then you
You know what you really do? You take the Tide out. You put in somebody with a stun, so a CK, DK,
okay.
even
so
Sand
the
King.
primary
But you take out the
candidates we were
Rubik
considering
and put in
for
like an
offlane-
Elder Titan.
The
think-
primary candidates we were considering for offlane were like Sand King and Darkseid.
Dire team
What you
down.
do with those is you send a support up to help them.
Radiant
Pretty
team
much it.
bad.
Otherwise, you don't beat the trialing. Or you
10
accept that you don't
5 seconds remaining.
actually pick lane winning spots elsewhere.
Dire team down.
Alright, guys, I have to go to
10
bed. Sorry.
seconds.
Yep.
Dire team down.
Yeah, I mean, I think an Elder Titan does change the dynamic
remaining.
a lot right off the bat because he's got the stun, he's got magic, it's
I
magic
think
or
it
physical.
adds to your D push as well.
He
Like,
does add for the
as-
push.
as I said, well, someone said we had the a lot easier time taking towers than you did.
Oh yeah,
No,
a lot easier. Just liquid fire by itself just burns the tower down so much.
yeah, I'm still watching this, and I'm still really not being punished that much for what I'm doing.
10 seconds. 5 remaining. Remaining. 10 seconds.
What's even funny though? None of them are in here anymore, but They banned
Yeah,
the A.
realize.
They banned the AA, but had they taken the AA instead of, if they had taken AA instead of Rubik, that changes the game a lot too.
Yeah, it's a very scary sport.
That's a global nuke that you can hit somebody with, especially in a team fight. Especially,
I think it just changes the face of the laning stage, even because it provides kill potential with Breaker.
right. And now what it does is it forces AA to be a target for a duel because you don't want to get Ice Blast in the middle of a duel because you're not getting your regen back from your.
I mean, and the typical composition is AA is going to be really far back.
Yes. And then you can.